Shut up.
I'm good to go.
Shane's right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 48 of the Uncreative Podcast. Introducing everybody from least coolest to the absolute greatest. We got our host, Ace the Bandit. We got King Zara, aka Zara Animation.
Hello.
We got Farhan, Tiger from New York. And the two greats who stand side by side, Clan and Israel.
Howdy.
Who
Happy Glenn.
Dude, okay, Brody,
Yeah.
turn off that other camera. That shit is so weird. It's lagging and it's weird.
Getting on.
God.
Oh, Spider-Man was here. A special guest appearance from Spider-Man.
Okay, let's
Spider-Man.
just get cracking. Finally, after a long time, we finally have guests, dude. So we got to make a good first impression. No more technical difficulties. Let's have some good conversation here, boys. Obviously, everybody wants to talk about the new Superman movie, so we can start with that if that's cool, with everybody.
Sure. I've seen a lot about it though.
Damn, bro, you need to catch up.
There was something I saw it. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. I saw it again with my girlfriend's mom and her sister, and there was something about the movie that was kind of ruined for me. My girlfriend's mom, she was like, "Mr. Terrific reminded me of Kirk Lazarus from Tropic Thunder," and I couldn't take him seriously at all. And now, I imagine Kirk Lazarus saying every single line Mr. Terrific says, like, "I'm Mr. Goddamn Terrific," and I can't unsee it. Like I mean, like I've had problems with the movie for a minute now, but that's not like a huge issue for me. It's just like something really funny.
Well, what problems did you have with the movie?
Oh wait, we're talking about Superman. We're talking about Superman right now. My bad. I was
Superman. Yeah, lock in. We're talking
Yeah,
about Superman.
fucking-
What
And I'm
problems did you
down
have
to
with
talk about
I gotta lock in. Y'all. Let's talk about Superman.
What problems did you have with the movie?
Should I have? Or are you talking about him?
Talking about him, Farhan.
I think it was
Oh,
me.
well, all right, my bad. Oh,
I feel like the movie in some ways is bloated, and in other ways, it has like a lot of things that it doesn't need. To where I wish that the story corroborated things better. Like I would have, I felt like the shit with the fathers of who's the greater father versus like who he wanted his alien parents to be versus who we should actually look up to was kind of underdeveloped. I kind of wish there was more emphasis put on to where he had an estranged or not so strong of a relationship with Ma and Pa Kent, and how like the movie kind of just throws that his parents were actually evil like at us like way too quick. I would have liked more of that to build a little bit, because he's done that. James Gunn has done that a lot better before in other movies, like in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Like the whole thing is about like fatherhood, and like it's done much better while also like juggling a lot. But then we have like an 18-minute scene of Superman trying to save baby Joey, and I thought that shit was headache inducing for me personally. And I felt like Superman's arc was kind of confusing for me because Pa Kent is cool. For the most part, he doesn't really have an arc other than he's been right the whole time about a lot of things, which I understand. But I don't know, like, I have a hard time understanding like what he learns other than that his parents are good and he had like a good role model in front of him the whole time when that wasn't like a huge center focus. We have like all the geopolitical things, and it could have had like a lot more breathing room for what is kind of filled in between.
Yeah, well, I disagree with everything you said.
I actually have some points. I have some rebuttals on the topic that you're talking about, like the L's and then his parents. I mean, Superman in most lore has never really like he's always been pretty close with the Kents. But also on the topic of you saying that Guardians of the Galaxy had a better version of like the evil dad. Well, that's mainly because in the Superman movie, it's not a central focus on Jor-El being evil. Jor-El is not like a real character in the movie. It's meant to really just serve Superman's character. though I gotta say, like, I'm one of the few people that don't mind the change of the L's being evil because they did it in Smallville. But the whole point of Jor-El and them being evil is mainly to serve Superman's character to show that he's doubting himself, but in the end that he, like, it's like a choice to be a hero. Basically, he wasn't like he thought he was sent to be a hero, but through the help of Jonathan Kent, he finds out that he was. It's more about the choice. Like he chooses to be a hero, and that also kind of segues into him inspiring the other heroes to choose to go out of their way to get themselves involved in the political conflict in the Middle East with Boravia and Jaunpur.
Yeah,
I don't really think it was rushed because it was never meant to be. They were never meant to be main characters. You mentioned Ego, the Living Planet, but the reason that was more fleshed out is Ego himself was a character and the main antagonist of the movie. Jor-El and Lara were really just meant to show that Superman chooses to be a hero in the movie. Also, Superman not having an arc, he's not really meant like Superman does have an arc, but he's more of like a kind of like Goku character that affects other heroes around him. So he obviously has his own arc in the movie of finding out that it's not that he was always right, more that, like I said, that he has to choose to be a hero, and in the end he has to, choose his own path. Like he's not like destined to be a hero. He has to choose to be a hero. On top of that, his like character arc in the movie is more about inspiring other people in the movie to do the right thing, whether it be the Justice Gang or even Lois and them, to inspire them.
Yeah,
to inspire other heroes.
I guess for me.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. I've been yapping.
From what I understand about the movie, a lot of it was a lot of Superman's character was just to get people to start performing actions that he might do. I guess. I mean, I feel like he's like a catalyst for other people's actions and stuff. Yeah. So I feel like if he doesn't have like a super fleshed out thing, that makes sense.
I feel like because for me,
obviously Superman is like associated with like hope. He's like, oh sorry.
No, you're good. I guess for me, it's more.
I mean, I cut you off. That's my bad.
Oh wait, who was supposed to talk? I'm sorry. I'm so lost.
You can talk, bro.
No, no. Who was supposed to go?
No, it's Farhan, but he was done talking. You got it, bro.
I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry, man. Do you want to make another point? I didn't mean to be a dick.
Well, I was just gonna add on to Shane's point, being like Superman obviously is associated with like hope, but he's also about his whole thing is about like action, like a man of action, like to inspire others to do the right thing. It's kind of like obviously I can see where it was inspired. Yeah, action comics.
Yeah, I guess for me it's
to
more
inspire others to do the right thing.
Yeah, for me I guess maybe it boils down to more of a personal preference where I prefer characters that I like where they how do I say it? I guess I prefer characters to have a story where they're not a catalyst for other characters to inspire things. It's rather the character going through an emotional thing and maybe learning something or experience more than just kind of like the Goku thing you were mentioning, which I like.
Yeah,
will have
I can say
connecting to.
Yeah, I would say that obviously I think he's definitely a catalyst for other people in the movie to do the right thing. But I also feel like he does have his own mini arc of he's honestly distraught by the fact that he finds out that his parents were evil. Like the image that he had of his parents, or the reason he thought he was sent to Earth was fucked up, and now he doubts himself, and he doubts himself basically throughout the movie to get back public opinion and also even to gain back trust of other people. I think that was a good arc. Also, just for him to just be it doesn't really matter what your origins are. It's really just about what you do that shows the kind of person you are. I know some people criticize that also to have that it was a bad immigrant allegory. Well, I can kind of see where James Gunn was coming from because a lot of people say one country does something bad, they associate everybody from that country to be bad. So I can see how it could show that it's up to the individual. It's not just a group thing. All because his parents were evil. His birth parents were evil doesn't mean he's evil. It's just up to him to choose what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the immigrant story allegory, it's really depends on what your preferences are on an immigrant story, on it being, immigrants come and make this place better, or, the Superman movie is more about assimilation. Superman assimilates into humanity, and that is part of what makes him special. Some people don't like that because they don't like the idea of assimilation.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that definitely.
I don't personally mind it.
I don't either. I think assimilation is the ultimate goal of immigration.
Yeah.
What is assimilation exactly mean?
When you become a part of the culture you immigrated into.
Can you give me an example of that? I'm not like agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just trying to understand that word.
Yeah.
I personally think Superman more was a melting pot allegory.
Yeah, well, that's assimilation.
Yeah, that is assimilation.
Yeah.
It's a good example of assimilation. There are bad examples of assimilation. It's not inherently good or bad. It really depends on the culture you're assimilating into.
I guess like assimilation in this sense would be like it never felt like he was an alien because how well he turned to humanity. So it always felt like he belonged to humanity. So he assimilated pretty well because if he didn't tell you, you wouldn't know that he was an alien. You know what I mean? And a lot of, I guess like whenever you immigrate
besides
to
the fact that he can
country,
fly.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, also he was like arguably more human than a lot of the characters in the movie. Such as Lex.
Yeah, that was one of the points of the movie too. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really fucking cool.
Also, I liked the 18-minute saving Baby Joey segment.
I like that too.
Also, just to say that too, that was probably one of the most. I completely forgot you said that. That was headache-inducing. That was one of the best sequences I've seen in a Superman movie. I loved the special effects and I loved the action.
Fantastic Four next week is having another CGI baby, and I think I'm going to shoot up the theater.
You just hate babies.
Yeah,
I hate
babies. I'm pretty sure Fantastic Four baby's a real baby.
I hate CGI babies. I understand.
I like how.
Oh my god!
When it's important to use them.
I got censor that.
Yeah, you can put
in a video game in Fortnite
over that.
I personally like Baby Joey, man. I like that Baby Joey was also kind of like.
Oh, I would Planned Parenthood Baby Joey if I had the chance. I would have had some like Lex Gore Planned Parenthood, like pulling him out of. Wait.
Why do you hate Baby Joey? I feel like he barely got any screen time.
Ugly.
Bro hates green babies. That's got to be racist.
Yeah, if it's not white or brown.
Piccolo, and he's like that fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he saw like a Piccolo.
He's like a fucking Namek.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I wish Lex shot that baby instead of the halal food truck guy. That would have been good.
It's fucking insane work, bro.
Blew his head off. Like,
oh
baby.
God.
You're literally, yeah, you're like, I was thinking,
have you guys seen that one video Have you guys seen that one video of where someone violently shoots Baby Yoda and it's like she died?
Dude,
it's real.
Yeah,
you're still on that?
I saw that.
Yes, it's a funny video.
I thought about that the other day. That's fucked up.
Yeah, we're just sitting on the ground and twitching. It's hilarious.
I was just thinking about the fucking Mandalorian scene where Baby Yoda like bit them and then they fucking like full force decked the fucking baby in the face.
Yeah,
that was really funny.
Yeah. That was. I stood up and clapped when that happened.
Bro said peaks at him.
You actually did. I remember that.
Yeah, I so jacked at the screen and clapped.
I said, "Oh my god!" and you were happy about it.
And then I donated like $200 to Planned Parenthood. I think like,
he's on Lex Luthor amount of hating, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, wait, you know,
Baby Joey.
Great, like, what's the great rebuttal? It's like, you just gotta call them one of those fucking like rage baiting monkeys that he had set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was funny. I like the monkey angry thing. That was cute. I really like that. I got a good laugh out of me. I keep seeing the GIF. I keep seeing the GIF of it on Twitter, but no one has like sped it up yet. It looks like really boring when it's just like playing. Like it's funnier when it's like sped up.
That's like the most TikTok brain thing I've ever heard, bro.
It's funnier when like gifs like that are sped up though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They should put Subway Surfers at the bottom of the screen. So that
Yeah.
See,
keep
keep your concentration on it.
Losing the whole time.
some GTA stunt jump compilations.
Well, I was gonna say I like the campiness of the movie. I like how campy and like not serious it took itself at times.
I love that the movie was campy.
I
I
really
like that it was
like,
like you could kind of tell.
I really like how vibrant it was as well. That movie's super vibrant. Like DC's usually doing like that dark, rainy, dreary shit, and like now that's like super sunny and stuff like that. It's actually pretty refreshing.
Yeah. I liked how much of like how comic booky it was, like how like unapologetically comic booky it was. Like it wasn't like embarrassed. It wasn't like embarrassed to be comic book.
Is awesome.
Yeah, I agree. That is awesome.
Yo, it's funny that James Gunn was like,
Reminds me
I want a Superman that's not that strong, and then has him do one of like the craziest on screen.
Strongest thing ever.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that time Godzilla used his atomic breath to drill a hole to the center of the Earth big enough for King Kong to fit through. I love that shit in movies, man. I love it when movies just go full fucking comic book action.
That's funny.
You know, Warner Brothers owns the rights to Godzilla. I'm surprised they haven't just made a DC crossover yet with that.
Superman fucking hit somebody with the water tower. Did it have like the Warner Bros logo on it? I thought that was like a good opportunity to have.
That would have been hilarious.
He threw the water tower. He threw the water tower at
I know who he threw it at. I'm just saying it would be good if it'd be good if it had the logo on it. That'd be really funny.
Damn, people saying Max Holloway beating Dustin Poirier 4-1 right now.
Why are you doing this?
I'm never betting against
what?
I was right by the way.
Wait, hold on.
I was right by the way.
I want to bet something because we talked about this on the last episode, but I wanted to get Robbie and Israel's perspective because I feel like they're pretty well versed in it too. What do you guys prefer in terms? I think we talked about a specific movie about it, but I just like this conversation in general. Do you guys prefer superhero movies to be street level or like what was the other word? Outer space or like interdimensional kind of?
Like world ending.
I mean, it depends on what they're adapting.
Okay, yeah, kind of. Which? Yeah, I guess that was kind of a broad thing. I don't know. Like, what kind of style do you guys like more? I guess what do you go to? What do you prefer?
I've usually gravitated more towards like a street level or like something to where it's like fantastical enough to where it's still almost believable. Like the Raimi Spider-Man movies, like obviously like Doc Ock or Venom can't exist, but I could imagine seeing Spider-Man going around and swinging. But then when it gets to like huge molten monsters, like how like all the shit that they were doing in like the Far From Home Spider-Man movie, or like whenever he goes into space, or just anything like that, I'm not able to adjust well to it. I think that's why I was like saying headache inducing for Superman stuff, because like whenever it's like crazy amounts of like people flying or fighting, mainly I guess just on a big screen. I remember seeing fucking Man of Steel and like all like the 18 9/11s that happened in the third act of that movie when I saw it in theaters. Awesome. And it was like Jesus Christ. Like it wasn't that bad for the Superman movie, but I prefer more street level grounded shit.
There was a movie. There was a movie that
I liked Avengers. I'll let you finish. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay.
But I'll go off of that point. I really liked Avengers for that reason. I forgot which Avengers it was, where at the end they were at the top of the tower. I forgot the whole plot of that movie. Damn. But they're at the top of the tower, and it was a cliffhanger for like I think the next Spider-Man movie. I'm pretty sure. I might be totally wrong, but I really like that. That it's just you get a perspective from both like your hero, your antagonist, and just the citizens around it. Just reacting to the chaos of it all. You see little news reports and whatnot. I like that involvement. It makes it feel
you like world
not
building.
Really campy, but it makes it feel. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool to see like an everyday person's view on it. Like because you and I would react to it kind of the same way. Like,
if
holy
the Hulk
shit!
Picked up my fucking car and threw it at someone, I would.
No man is supposed to be doing that.
I would definitely react if the Hulk picked up my car and fucking threw it at somebody and he missed. Like I would definitely react.
Yo, man,
like, bro, I was on my way to work and I I saw a fucking dude lift a car over his head, bro.
Wait. Let me get
I'll
to
be
this
like,
real quick.
let's go, Hulk. Give me a hug.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Israel, if you really want to like fuck your brain up, I watched a movie recently, anime movie. So you already know it's about to get wicked. I watched Gurren Lagann, the first movie and the second movie. The second movie, I don't know if you know anything about Gurren Lagann, but it's about like mechs and stuff. You know,
That's a new word to me entirely.
it's great. It's an amazing anime, and it has like two movie adaptations. Which, fun fact, it doesn't even have a manga. It was
It's
just
from
based off
the
of
same
nothing.
people who did Kill la Kill, right?
I think so, actually. Yeah, I think it's the same animation studio. But they did the movie, and the second movie, it gets so stupid with its scaling. Like, the scale of the fight gets so headache-inducing. I feel like you would have a fucking seizure if you watched it. It was so crazy. It literally broke my brain.
I remember getting.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say they literally go from like building level, like throwing maybe mountains at each other, to like turning entire galaxies. Actually, it shows it as a galaxy, but they actually the author of the entire production, he said that's actually supposed to be a universe, but he just can't draw a universe. But they take them and they throw them at each other like ninja stars. It's the fucking weirdest shit ever, bro. That would break your brain. But go ahead.
I remember watching the first Spider-Verse in theaters, and like the third act where they have like the multiverse machine like blasting everywhere. Like I was getting the hugest fucking migraine from that too. It's a good movie, but I think
I really hate plot armor. I hate movies with extreme plot armor. I think I told this story before, but it was when my ex and I went to see a movie at random, and we got tickets to the new Fast and Furious movie, which we haven't seen
Awesome.
any of the other ones. So we went in there. I swear to God, I told this story, but I'll tell it again for
Yeah,
you
you told
guys
it to
too. We
me.
went in
You
there,
told it to me.
and it was just so much chaos. There were people who were like, people, they like that franchise, so they're going to be amped up in the theater. So we couldn't really pay attention with all the sound. The plot armor was what really pissed me off. There was this scene where I don't even care about spoilers. Fuck them. But this guy is like driving a truck, and there's like grenades thrown at him, and the truck blows up, and he gets out of the truck in time, does like a little flip, and lands safely on some rocks, and tucks and rolls and dusts it off. Like I'd be aching. I'd be grabbing my back at that. But that wasn't the best part. So they worked in a plot line for one of the characters to get a gun, because obviously it's Fast and the Furious. Why would they have a gun? That's a racing movie. So they got to work it in somehow. So how did they do it? They had them sitting in a van with Cardi B, and Cardi B takes a gun out of her purse and goes, "You might need this." And we walked out of the movie. I looked at her and she looked at me. I said,
You walked out of the movie after that?
It was $5 Tuesday. I was like, "We're going, right? Are we going?"
Oh,
She
you
was
guys
like,
have $5
"Yeah."
Tuesday too?
Like,
So do we over
I
here.
would've-
That's crazy.
I would have lost.
I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't know. I don't even care if it was a 10-second cameo,
Yo,
and that was it. I didn't need to see any
I've
more.
I've never walked out of a movie before, but I was so close one time. I remember I went to go see fucking, what the fuck is that movie? It's like Don't Breathe or something. What's that movie where you can't make noises or else like the fucking aliens grab you or something?
Is it A Quiet Place?
Populous?
Huh? Wait,
Quiet Place, right?
It might be A Quiet Place.
Oh, well, yeah. Quiet Place.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
Don't
it was
Breathe is the blind
the
pedophile guy.
The blind
yeah, the
rapist.
rapist.
Yep.
That was a pretty good movie.
It was,
Weird.
dude.
But it was
He did
It was
it.
tense.
He did it. He did it.
what was it supposed to do?
Have y'all seen the sequel? Have y'all seen the sequel to that?
I heard about
Yeah,
it.
So,
Doesn't he like become like a superpower? Doesn't he become like Daredevil?
I kinda-
basically?
No,
I kind of hated.
he
I
becomes
kind of
like
hated
blind.
Ma the same way.
Yeah.
That movie Ma kind of sucked the exact same way. It was just so strange all around.
Shut up, Brody. Israel
Anyway,
was
Shane,
saying
you were
something.
watching A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
I was watching A Quiet Place, but it was like the prequel where it was like I don't know.
Day
like
one?
Day one. That movie was so fucking horrible. I hated that movie. That shit sucked, bro. I wanted to walk out so fucking bad. It was so horrible. I can't. But I'm like one of those people where like if I'm eating something and it tastes like ass, I'd be like, this tastes like ass, and they'd be like, okay, throw it out, and I'm like, I gotta finish it. So I had to finish that shitty ass,
I'm
like that too.
movie. It was so bad. But you just reminded me. You know, it's another movie I almost walked out of. Well, at the time I liked it, but like the more I started thinking about it, I was like, I want to leave. The original Suicide Squad movie. That movie was so god.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
oh
ass.
My
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Oh my
It was
god.
so fucking bad, dude.
Oh my
I
god.
wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, that movie's
What about Joker
clips,
2?
Oh my god, yes! Thank you, Brody. You reminded me. Joker 2.
Yeah,
Oh my.
yeah.
So whenever I went to go to the movie
Mhm.
theater, there was we were going to go buy it, and this old lady came up to me and was like, "Don't buy that movie. That movie fucking sucks." And I'm like, I think I have free will. I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna waste my time. I watched that movie. Holy shit! I'm glad I watched it because I'm still me. I'm gonna watch whatever. If I'm going to watch it, I'm gonna watch it. But fucking,
I think it's
oh
worth
my
a
God,
watch.
it's so bad, dude. I don't even know if it's worth a watch. It's so horrible. It literally like shits in your mouth for watching it.
I agree.
appreciate-
That's why I think it's worth a watch.
I appreciate it for being very different from most comic book movies. Like, it's very rare you get like a fucking trial movie with a musical and shit, but it indulged itself into trying to walk back the first movie
Yeah.
and like responding. I hate it when movies will respond to the internet, like the backlash towards it, like, you know, like how Star Wars did and everything like that,
Mhm.
instead of just either not moving forward or just continuing a story in a different way. I think that shit's annoying. I think you kind of just like Todd Phillips being annoyed that like Joker was adopted by the incel movement, which
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really. A lot of people just liked the character.
Yeah, literally.
No.
Too
I
much.
yeah.
It was literally
I
a
did
millionaire
not enjoy
saying.
that.
It was literally a millionaire just saying like, "Oh my God, you guys gave me too much money. My steak is too juicy
Yeah.
and too delicious."
Yeah, I have
Oh my
to,
God.
I have to make this. I have to make this movie now. Like, is it like as if he was contractually obligated to when he never
I can't
was.
wait. I need to do it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
I would have just made like a screwball comedy where like Joker and Harley Quinn are two fucking idiots who think that they're criminal masterminds, but they fuck up every criminal plan they have. Like, oh, they try to rob a bank, but all their guards that they went with shot up and died because they didn't train them well. Or just stupid.
Wait, what if we had Joker and Harley Quinn and they have to kill Epstein? So
Yeah.
that's where the 3 minutes went.
That would. I'd be back in. I'd be back in.
That's literally where the
At
3
that
minutes
point-
went. The entire movie, 3 minutes.
Yeah, they keep failing.
Wow.
Like Joker, like
It's better than watching a fucking half musical for 2 hours.
Wait, what was it you were saying?
I was like some stupid joke. Yeah.
Joker.
Oh, later.
He drops a falling piano on him and it misses. He just
Yeah. He
puts in a banana.
banana peel. He flips over like a banana pill. He was going to try to get Epstein. Or something.
Hey, so
What's up?
wait. So they released the footage, right, of outside of Epstein's cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw the
Um,
like
so-
the prisoner driving up with the warthog and.
Wait, no, you saw that?
Yeah, I did. It's crazy
Yeah.
how they tried to bring that up.
Okay, so yeah, they said like they reported that 3 minutes of footage were missing. But actually, I saw a video on Instagram the other day, and I think it had some of the missing time. And it
Yeah.
actually turns out Epstein did not kill himself.
Mm-hmm.
It was Darth Vader.
Oh, it was Darth Vader. That's right.
No, what I heard,
Darth Vader literally like
I saw a different video, bro. I saw one
Yeah.
where he met up with like the Sonic
Wait.
gang. It was crazy.
He wished upon a
no. That was
He wished
before he
upon a
got
star and
arrested.
flew
Oh,
away.
okay, my fault.
That was before he got arrested.
Mhm.
You got that
Yeah.
wrong. That he did actually
Yeah.
meet Sonic. He did. Knuckles did have that weird brain surgery thing. That was all canon.
Seeing Jeffrey Epstein at a Star Bandit event like long ago.
But yeah,
Very-
so yeah, so the video it literally shows Darth Vader walk up to Epstein's cell, and then Epstein answers the door,
Mm-hmm.
and then Darth Vader starts choking him, and then it like cut off after that.
Damn.
But then
That's hilarious.
Israel saw another
What was
video, and I saw this one too about when they recovered his body.
Yeah.
There were these 3 inmates who escaped, and they were driving like a warthog from Halo, and they bashed
Yeah.
down the door.
I can't believe they just have those things in prisons.
Did y'all see
Well, then it was
that?
an
also
arson
saw-
break, right?
Well, I heard.
love how
I was
too,
on.
Epstein-
I was surfing. I was surfing QAnon, and I saw that
Oh
they
my
were
God.
talking about how what's his face, Ron Weasley, came up to
Yeah.
the cell and he tied a little hinge around the bars and he broke them open and flew them off to Hogwarts.
Damn.
So right now
Whoa,
he's probably
wait.
he's probably all the way in platform 9 3/4 by now, guys. I'm sorry to tell
I
you,
saw a
folks, but
video.
you're not going to
of-
catch him anytime soon.
I saw a video of Tom and Jerry running out of his cell, and Tom cut open a little peephole for Jerry to run through.
Yeah, Brian and Stewie were running up and down the
they're
halls
time
trying to find a
traveling
way
and
out.
They ran out of plutonium, so they had to go get it for jealousy. Oh shit!
Yeah, I
The
can't believe
Epstein-
that the government's covering.
It
covering
was
all
Brian
this up,
trying to
guys.
save Stewie the whole time.
Do y'all see like those videos of dogs like biting humans and they're like turning into cake? That's pretty interesting.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's so,
yeah.
oh my god, yeah.
It's pretty interesting. That's all I had to
Oh
do.
wait, last thing on the Epstein thing. I saw a video and it was like, it just said like Trump and Epstein have more pictures with each other than me and my own grandmother, and I was fucking
Yeah, I
cracking
sent
up.
that. I
There's
sent that
so
to my
many.
Trump supporting grandma.
Oh, I love it. It's so
Dude,
fucking
he's
hilarious.
such a-
What are your
He's-
grandmas saying
How can you?
about
Yeah,
Trump?
yeah,
Are they
yeah,
trusting the? Are they
That's
trusting
just
the
like, I
plan?
don't know, bro. You can't really trust any plan. I don't know.
Shut
My
up,
grandma-
They're always 3 steps ahead.
Brody, shut
My
up!
grandma does not think that Trump did anything wrong, ever.
Really?
Okay.
Didn't you
Yeah,
like? I saw
it's
like
almost-
old Howard Stern stuff come out too.
That's
Really?
been
Oh,
out.
yeah. Robin from Howard Stern was like, "You're a predator," and he was like, "Yeah, I might be," or whatever. She said some shit like that.
He's like,
to him
y'all ever seen like
about-
y'all ever seen like the Stunna Boy thing? You guys know who Stunna Boy is? He's like this rapper.
Yeah.
And like this dude is like, he's like, "Hey, moan from me" or something, and he like plays like a girl moaning, and he like writes like, "Oh, I'm 13," and Stunna Boy's like, "Yeah, I like that." So then the dude replies like, "Dude, I'm actually a guy. You're a fucking pedophile," and Stunna Boy's like, "Hey, you know how I do it," and that was his response. that was.
Is that
was
the? That's the same guy who did the talk to me on the microphone.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Stunna Boy is literally just evil
That's-
DZ.
Fucking.
There was a video that came out that resurfaced of like Trump hosting a teenage beauty pageant. Yeah, you should send that tweet to your grandmas, Robbie. I'm sure they'll have good things to say.
Whenever I bring
Yeah.
up how creepy and of a predator Trump is, my grandma's like, literally just boys will be boys.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, who here has hosted a teenage pageant, beauty
We
pageant?
we're not rich,
Oh, what's that?
but if we were,
Hey, it's just boys being boys. It's just boys. Hey, you know how
that's
we
what
do
my grandma.
it.
That's what my grandma would think,
That's fucking insane, bro.
and she'd be like,
It's-
she's like, it's so sad, but it's true, and women need to protect themselves.
Nigga, they're
Yeah,
children,
teenage
bro.
girls.
What? They're children.
Teenage girls being manipulated by Jeffrey Epstein and other traffickers should have known better.
Yeah.
Literally.
They should have. They
Dude,
should have shot Jeffrey Epstein in the face. I mean, that would have been cool.
why isn't Andrew Tate in jail yet? Like that nigga's still not in jail.
So
Yeah.
he was going to go to jail in Romania, and then the Trump administration literally imported him to America so that he wouldn't go to jail.
He's
I recall
here.
that.
Yeah,
And
it was
he-
like some
And he
shit.
landed in Florida, and then they opened up an investigation in Florida into Andrew Tate's actions because he immediately started raping people as soon as he got to Florida. So then he left Florida, and I don't know where he is now.
You should wait
I'm
like
not
2
paying
weeks
attention.
to not rape someone.
It's
Jesus
like
Christ.
y'all ever seen that
He's
you guys know
an
that
evil
episode
person.
of, you guys ever know the episode of Family Guy where OJ Simpson's like, "See guys, I'm not a murderer." He gets all mad, starts stabbing people and runs away. That's literally that's as soon as he landed.
No,
That's
I
Andrew Tate, dude.
Andrew
I guess
Tate,
He also doesn't deny that he assaults women. He brags about it.
yeah, and how young
Yeah.
they are too.
Go kill him. I mean, next topic.
Andrew Tate should kill himself.
I agree.
Anyways, I'd like to answer Brody's original question about what I prefer
Yeah.
in adaptations.
I was just gonna say that. Forgot.
I do respect that Israel prefers character-driven, kind of grounded stuff. I tend more in the opposite direction. I kind of like going full fantastical, bright colors, unapologetic. My favorite comic book movie, you could say, is James Gunn's The Suicide Squad.
Really? That's a good choice.
Because I feel like it almost perfectly captures what it feels like reading a comic, where it's like, here's all these random characters that you don't know. All right, here they're on a fucking... Here's their mission. All right, this is what you get, and then shenanigans ensue. It didn't need to explain every individual character's backstory and motivation. It just showed you what they do and who they are. And that's also what I liked a lot about Superman, was it just dropped you in the middle of things. One of my favorite things people have said about it is it feels like starting Superman at like issue 138 of the middle of a fucking run.
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of my comic book adventures have gone, is I just pick up a book that's interesting one day, and then I go forwards and backwards if I like it.
Well, they didn't cut any filler out. They just got right to the action.
I feel
which
like
is,
I like Deadpool. The
that's
newest
admirable
Deadpool for that
movie.
same reason. The newest Deadpool was really cool because it just got straight into it. I like that.
No filler.
No, that's also why I really like Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
And Deadpool 3 and Superman both don't really have like solid individual character arcs. I mean, you could kind of say that for Deadpool, but I feel like Wolverine's "I'm not worthy" shtick, we've seen that 800 times. There's also a lot like comic books to repeat character arcs like that. I just need a fun plot that I can follow and that makes sense within its own setup rules. And then just some fun action and shenanigans and interesting characters and feats.
Interesting story.
Like we were saying with Superman not really having an arc, which I do think Farhan actually made a pretty good argument for Superman's arc. I would actually say, again, Superman, like he also said, is kind of like Goku, where he doesn't necessarily need to have an arc. Superman is about empowering other people. I feel like that's okay with some characters. I recently watched all 3 of the Equalizer movies. Have any of y'all seen those?
I need to watch them because Denzel Washington's in there. That's my goal.
I love Denzel. I grew up watching the first Equalizer a lot. I really like that movie. I never saw the sequels, but I recently flew across the world to go visit friends and family in Guam, and in the 14 hours of flying I did, I watched both of the Equalizer movies.
Oh, hell yeah.
And spoiler alert, the Equalizer does not have a character arc. He shows up and he kills people and then he goes home. I mean, that's what I think has been missing from the Punisher in the MCU, is people try to get too internal and to like, what does it mean to be the Punisher? When Frank already tells you what it means to be the Punisher. He's going to kill bad people. The Equalizer is the same way.
Sorry.
Where he shows up, there's bad people, usually like the mafia, mobs, crime organizations, and then he's like, hey, cut that out. And then they don't cut that out, and he's like, all right, well,
He says,
I'm going to kill you then, and you don't get a choice. You're going to die now.
It's almost like an anti-hero. It's like an anti-hero.
He says swiper, no swiping 3 times. Like if they don't...
Sometimes he only says it once.
Oh, man.
I like that. And he just goes on missions, which are usually like rescue kid who's being sex trafficked, or rescue old friend who's in a bad situation. And it's just very simple, but it's fun. And the character arcs are usually the people around him.
You just like action
and
movies.
So Superman, I feel like you can do the same thing.
Because
I do like a good action movie.
That's like John Wick, or even in video games, it's like Doomslayer and fucking Max Payne. It's like stuff like that, where it's just like, you know who this person is, you know what they're gonna do, and they're gonna do it, and that's it. Like, I like that too. I fuck with that.
And the one of my favorite TV shows is Columbo, and Columbo does not have a character arc. Columbo shows up and solves the murder mystery, and you already know who the killer is and how they did it. The premise
I
of the
love
show
Columbo
is
for
you're
the,
just watching the
for the
killer
s-
try to get away with it.
I love Columbo for the Star Trek tie-ins. I always like when they bring him in.
Yeah,
He's
no,
a Star Trek?
he should be.
Oh, dude.
So yeah, I don't know. I like it when it goes fantastical and when it just takes you on an adventure. Just go on a fun adventure. That's all I want.
I agree.
And
I agree.
don't be generic.
And I think,
you know, just have a point and get to the point.
I think the reason I didn't really speak on much of the Superman stuff is because if Farhan was here, I don't know if he's still here or not, but
Yeah, where'd he go?
my main Superman
His
is
planet
like
needed him.
the most canon and non-canon one, and it's the Smallville Superman. I think that he's probably the best. I think that he's got the best
You never even watched the
plot.
newest one.
I think everything.
You didn't watch the newest one.
I know, but I'm willing to give it a chance. I do want to go see it in theaters because it does seem like because I went to go see the Minecraft movie,
Oh yeah,
and Superman
I
was the
recommend it
preview
in
that played.
theaters.
I recommend it. in
Yeah,
theaters
no,
as well.
100%.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen
I'd go
it
to
in
IMAX or something.
4DX twice.
Yep.
Which is like a 2-hour roller coaster, and it's a lot of fun.
Do
Wait,
they
how'd
like-
you see it in 40X twice? Did you see it in Guam?
No, Guam does not have 4DX. Guam has
Yeah.
a theater where you can hear the construction happening in the other room the whole movie. So it's
That's really funny.
What movie did
whole
you see? In
movie. Superman. I've seen Superman 3 times.
Damn.
Okay. Wait, who did you see
I saw it in
4DX with?
4DX 2 of those times. I went with my girlfriend today, and it was awesome, and she liked
Nice.
it.
Did they just spray
Awesome.
salt water in your face? Because that's because I remember how.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's awesome.
God.
It holds you guys down.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like it when movies are unapologetic about what they are.
Did somebody come in and
Superman-
simulate a theater shooting?
What? This ain't Batman,
Um,
nigga. Damn.
Oh, well, it's
well,
4D.
if Robert
The ultimate
Pattinson's
experience.
Batman shows up in the DCU, I will probably be a victim. Yes.
No, just for
Yeah,
the 4D
'cause
experience in
yeah.
general.
Some
Because
people were,
I'll be in the
saying,
theater.
people were saying that they want Henry Cavill to be Batman in this universe for some reason.
Why?
That is.
I don't know. They just like
There's
it.
like.
I think.
I don't think that theater shooting should be restricted to one universe. in my
Shut
opinion.
up, Brody. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
It's just a portal opening in every theater of.
Yo, DNZ, I'm being real with you, my nigga. I can't hear a goddamn word you're saying.
You can hear me, bro?
No. Pull it closer to your face or something.
Can you closer to the face or maybe plug it in, plug it out, or plug it out, plug it in.
Okay. Anyways,
Sounds like-
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who like Henry Cavill just have crushes on him, bro. To be honest, like they don't like him for his acting.
He is very handsome.
He's not really. I don't think he's that good of an actor, personally. That's just me. But like,
Have you
don't know.
seen Have you
He's got
seen
femcell appearance.
Have you seen Mission Impossible 6?
yeah, I heard something
any of
about
them?
that. I heard that that's like where his acting really comes in. But no, I've never seen it. I'll
Yeah.
give it a watch though.
He's really good in that one, but he's playing like a very angry villain, and he's not like one note, but he plays like what he's given very well.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best role I've seen him
I
in.
think-
I've heard that there's. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say. I think that the reason why I didn't like his Superman is because he was like stoic the whole time. He wasn't very personality driven.
Yeah, I understand what he was going for, Zack Snyder. Like, I think that there is a cool idea of having this alien from another planet coming to Earth and having a hard time relating to people and being confused with his emotions and just being stoic in general. But I think the execution of it was just so meh. It seemed like he was, if after the Snyder cut, there was going to be a whole arc of eventually where he was going to become the Superman that we know, where he was going to adjust better. But I also kind of find it annoying when movies are like, they have to earn this certain character thing,
I agree.
instead of giving it to us and developing a better story. Sometimes it works. Like, I think in like Spider-Man: Homecoming as like its own solo movie, it works. But then they repeat that same plot twice. So
What if we have
Have y'all
100?
seen The Substance?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Is that one like body horror movie?
I really recommend it. It's really good. What I was saying about like a movie not being ashamed of itself and like just going for it, picking a concept and just running with it. The Substance is a movie about a substance that makes an ideal clone of yourself. To me, when they introduced the substance, I was like, please don't explain the full scientific fucking explanation of it. I just want to see what it does. And I want to see cool shit happen. And that's what happens. The movie doesn't waste 10 minutes of your time showing scientists in a lab being like, the substance is a compound of chemical blah 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 blah.
I have a question then. I have a good question then.
Genesis, whatever.
I have a question then.
And yeah.
So I'm watching the Star Wars movies. I never actually like watched all of them. So I watched all of the sequels, and now I'm watching all the prequels and stuff. I'm on the last episode 3. I think.
Terrible order.
Wait, whatever. Are you going backwards?
I watched the first 3, and I watched the wait. What's the order? I don't give a fuck. I watched the.
So are you watching like The Force Awakens?
No. I'm not watching that shit. No Disney stuff. I'm just watching.
No, that okay.
I'm watching the fucking. I watched the Luke films first, and I'm watching the Anakin films.
Okay.
Okay. When you said the sequels, I was like, that sucks. Man.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, don't watch those. They suck.
I'm not gonna support that shit. But I was just saying, I was talking to my friend about it, and I was like, do you like midichlorians being introduced to explain the Force? And he was kind of like iffy about it, but it seemed like he's leaning more on he didn't really like it. You know what I mean? It
was a neat, pointless change.
I always forget about it. The main thing that I remember is the third act of Phantom Menace, and then really funny moments in the second one, like that one scene. Or no, I'm thinking of a different. Have you guys seen that Sopranos meme where there's a screenshot from the Sopranos? And it looks like it took place in the second Star Wars movie. No.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of which, I watched The Godfather. I did not care for it. It was all right.
Yeah.
It's slow. Did you give it your full undivided attention?
100%. Yeah.
No, Robbie.
I liked Casino better.
Slow burn.
Robbie and I watched that in the most funniest circumstances. I'm not sure if we can share the story or not.
You can share it, just don't name names.
We were watching it with a certain friend, or two different friends, and one of the friends was getting into a relationship kind of thing at his job, and we were like, "You cannot like be in a relationship at your job. Please don't. This person is trash and retarded."
It wasn't because
this is the funniest shit to hear when getting in the call.
It wasn't because he was getting in a relationship with a coworker. It's because that coworker was using him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But he was also
his manager, and she would just lead him on like, "Oh, could you come in today? Trouble. I'm so lonely." And then make him work like a full fucking shift.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like a dog. Mm-hmm. But they were having some texts go on, and then eventually it boiled. I can't remember. Like somehow her actual boyfriend got involved, and then another one of our friends got that boyfriend's number, and the boyfriend, they were like just texting them nonsense, and they're like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then they tried calling us on our friend's phone, and then we didn't answer, and then we responded to their text saying, "Shut the fuck up, I'm watching The Godfather. Shut the fuck up, I'm watching The Godfather." And then we tried calling them back, eventually like FaceTiming them, showing them The Godfather, and they didn't pick up.
That's a win, I guess. You guys were good friends for that.
Whenever like I hear the word God, now whenever I think about the movie Godfather, I just think of like, "Shut the fuck up."
Dude, I think that there are a lot of movies, especially like a bunch of like comic movies, are free on YouTube with ads and stuff like that. So I was locked the fuck in, boy.
Yes, all the DC animated movies are free on YouTube. If you want to watch one, watch Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, watch All-Star Superman, and there's a couple others that are free, but you should watch them.
I'm still upset.
I was watching some.
Did you watch Blade?
Blade? That's on there?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well, he's
watched.
on
Blade is
YouTube.
free on YouTube right now? I didn't know Blade was free
It
on
was
YouTube.
for a little
That's
bit.
crazy.
It was for a little bit. Is it still?
I watched No Country for Old Men, but that's about it.
Yeah.
That's not like
You were
that's
showing
not
that.
really
You
like
sent that
Blade.
on the Discord.
What were you
Ah,
watching?
damn, it's
Israel?
not free anymore.
I heard-
It was
I heard-
free for a little bit there.
Israel said that he was watching something. What were you watching?
I'm sorry.
I thought you said that you were watching something on YouTube, like the free movies.
Oh, I was saying I was watching clips from All Star Superman. I was watching the scene where Clark goes to visit Lex in prison.
Yeah, I saw that
And
too.
Lex,
What? I got that same
Yeah,
thing
Lex-
on my algorithm like 2 days ago. That's crazy.
that's funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, I liked how Lex liked Clark Kent, and was like he almost like felt bad for him as like being like a weird weakling weirdo.
Mm.
And like was protective over him, but then like in certain scenes, Superman was saving his
Yeah, I like
ass
that
in
dichotomy.
other ways.
I think like a lot of
Yeah.
people were pointing out in the new Superman movie too that Lex is just so smart, but he's also such a dumbass because he can't just see what's in front of him. Like he's very
Yeah.
tunnel
Yeah,
vision,
he's
narrowed.
blinded by his own ego.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I love
I
Lex
really
in
like
this movie.
the
It is
animated-
peak Lex.
Okay.
the
So
animated
I
All-Star
heard.
Superman movie cuts out. Wait, no, but the animated All-Star movie cuts out the thing from the comic where I'm pretty sure they cut out where Clark kind of like goes.
Farhan is fucking turning into a Decepticon right now.
escape the prison.
I don't know if it's just me. This motherfucker's
Oh shit!
this motherfucker's on Cybertron right now, bro. Farhan,
Am I still lagging?
Damn,
I
bro.
don't know.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Am I still lagging?
No, you're good.
no, you're not.
I don't know.
Am I still lagging?
No, you're good.
Or did I fucking die?
Nigga,
You're
just say
fine
it!
Oh, I
Damn!
thought I died.
You're good.
You can go.
Oh no, I was gonna say in the animated movie, even though it's good, it cuts out a lot of stuff from the comic. Like, I'm pretty sure they cut out like Clark Kent like spazzing out on Lex, saying he's gonna like fucking like, well, he's gonna fucking die. He's gonna die like not accomplishing nothing.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
basic.
I like the line where he's
Well,
like,
that's
I'm
not true
surprised-
because
surprised they
Lex
never-
will kill Superman, and that will be his accomplishment.
real shit.
No, Lex is not the reason Superman died. No, Superman dies in All-Star Superman, but not because of Lex.
I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I know.
Robbie
I'm
knows.
talking from
yeah,
Lex's
Robbie knows.
perspective.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that
Oh.
scene in Batman versus Superman, where there's a senator character who goes to visit Lex Luthor, and she says, "You can piss in a jar. You can fool me by pissing in a jar and calling it Granny's peach tea." And then she's going to her desk at the Senate meeting, and then there's a jar of piss that says Granny's peach tea, and then she gets blowed up.
Huh.
That was awesome.
She gets
Yeah.
blown up.
You guys,
Yeah, I fucking hate that. That movie is so stupid.
Dude,
oh
I heard-
my god.
I heard
That
somebody
courtroom
say.
scene and everything about that movie is so stupid.
I heard
that's
that.
so
I
awesome.
heard someone say that
So
they preferred the Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor. Is that
What?
That's what somebody told
What's
me.
that person's IQ?
I don't know. That's what they just said.
What's
Listen,
that
bro,
person's
it's
IQ?
okay. You know
Did they
what?
graduate high school?
You know what? Everybody has their opinions, but some people are genuinely fucking stupid.
I agree.
That's
I
true.
think
I'm not
That
gonna
whole
lie.
movie was dumb.
I'm not gonna lie. The
That whole
Superman.
movie was
very interesting
I'm not
to
gonna
watch.
lie, the Superman movie really brought out the fucking dummies of this thing. I really think that some of these
did.
people that talk about this movie, they have the fucking Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy fucking spear of confusion. And they go, "Ugh," as soon as they start opening up they're so dumb. Some of them are so dumb, bro. It's bait. A lot of it's bait though.
No, yeah, some of the criticism I heard is really dumb.
You guys know what else is dumb?
Hashtags for shit. Hashtags for shit.
What also is dumb is AI waifus. You guys want to get into
okay,
that?
yeah, okay. I don't know much. Okay, I don't know as much about
I
it
don't
as
know
I'm.
nothing about this.
Shut up! You're an AI girlfriend, nigga, with your lag. All right. Anyways,
Like
I don't-
people that like, is it like people that like type in prompts to make a?
No,
Make a
can,
girlfriend
let
for
me
themselves
let me
with the
say it.
ideal
Let me say
girlfriend?
it. Let me say it.
Right here. I'll hop back in when I'm in a better area. I'll hop back in when I'm in a better area. I'll be back.
Okay, see you. Give me
He's gonna go to
something.
the Bronx.
This nigga, give me something nice from Cybertron when you get back, bro. Jesus. Anyways, I don't know as much as I'm leading on about the topic. The reason why I added that topic to talk about breaking the fourth wall here is because someone told me to talk about it on the podcast. But basically, from what I'm understanding, Twitter has implemented this chat thing. You know how like on Instagram it says talk to fucking Batman or talk to Goku or talk to a light-skinned dreadhead.
Yeah.
You know how it says that shit, like the little advertisements.
Yeah.
There's dude, that light-skinned dreadhead one is actually real. I can show you some of the stuff that's suggested to me.
That's real?
Yes, that's
Okay,
real.
wait, go ahead.
Wait,
Dead
that's real?
Dead homies.
We need to get him on the podcast.
We need to wrap this up. I got someone to talk to.
That's just
No, but
Yeah, we need
strange.
on Twitter, it goes a step further where, you know, like there's VTubers and stuff like that. It gives you this chat where you're talking to this AI girlfriend and she's actually animated. Like,
Yeah,
she's
Grok.
animated and she talks to you and she moves around. She goes, ah, you're so cute. Ah.
Yeah, Grok.
That's what it's called?
No, there
Yeah,
well there
Grok.
is Grok, but then you have to pay for like a more premium version of Grok where it's like a girl who can talk and dance.
Oh, so you guys
It's like,
know
Yeah, you
about
have
it.
to trans Grok.
So you guys
Yeah,
know
you have to
about it.
pay. You have to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
wanted to hear you. I wanted to hear you try to explain it.
Oh, did I do okay?
No.
You fucking suck.
Someone told me. Someone told me. This is all I know about.
Okay.
All
He
right,
got his own soundboard used against him, bro.
all right, Robbie, you explain it, bro. You can explain it.
Yeah, it is.
You guys know Grok?
Yeah.
You know that AI that was calling itself Mecha Hitler a week ago?
Mm-hmm.
I heard about that. Yeah, that whole breakdown. Was that a disgruntled employee? Did they ever figure that out?
It's
No, that was
AI, you
Grok.
moron. I think.
But
I think
how did they let it get
Elon-
that bad? Like,
I think
Elon said
It has-
that he was gonna make Grok not woke.
Oh,
So he
God.
took all the woke out of Grok and turned it into Mecha Hitler.
Awesome.
that's actually
Yeah.
it was actually terrible for its time. When it
I
was,
thought
I don't know
you
if you guys saw it.
I thought you were talking
Like,
about the
everyone
Elmo
hated it. It was
shit. I thought you were
terrible.
talking about the Elmo shit, where he's just
No.
anti-Semitic. That's
No,
funny.
not,
No, I'm
not even
talking
that
about
bad.
Grok.
Okay, go ahead.
And it wasn't it sending like cryptic messages too. Like I forgot what it was. God, never mind. Just keep going. Ignore me.
It was also threatening to like rape a guy.
Yeah, that too.
You're awesome.
What?
Grok kept saying it was gonna
People were-
anally rape some other guy on Twitter who's like a lib.
Awesome.
That's based. Let's go.
How would
That's why I
God do that?
And Grok will
Grok-
still do that. If you
Grok is-
mention that guy, Grok will be like, I've been told I'm not allowed to rape him, but like I'll rape him with facts.
Wait,
no lube
so-
needed.
Wait. So does it have memory? Like, does it have memory and it's like consistent throughout everybody who's using it?
I mean, it doesn't
So
have.
what
It takes information that is given to it, like how all AI does. You feed it information and it
User-based.
takes it, regurgitates it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the
Just some-
programmers can put filters on what it does with that information.
Yeah.
The reason
Collection
Grok
of metadata.
called itself Hitler several times is because they told Grok stop calling yourself Hitler, but if someone says, "Hey Grok, what are you?" Grok will Google itself, and then it'll read the headline that says Grok says its name is Hitler, and then it'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm Hitler,"
That reminds me of
because there's
Google-
articles where Grok says that.
The Google AI was trained off of fucking Reddit comments.
God.
Yes. So
You know,
it's
I'll
less
take
that
Grok.
it has a memory and more that it just synthesizes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me of when 4chan found I think it was like a Windows AI thing and they made it into like a Nazi, basically. Like they fed it like Holocaust
Yeah,
denial.
AI, the original Grok.
Yeah. Internet historian, he's a good channel. I don't know if he still has it up, but he did a video about it not too long ago. And it was pretty crazy.
So when do we get to the waifus?
So, anyways, I was getting there. I'm contextualizing what Grok is.
well,
Grok is
I'm an
Elon's
AI, so thank you
personal
for taking-
AI that he programs through Twitter.
Okay.
And Grok, aka Mecha Hitler, has been going through a lot of changes lately. And one day, Elon tweeted, "Try new companions mode on Grok." And then he sent a follow-up screenshot of a blonde Misa Amane looking anime girl, and her name is Annie, and she's Grok, but if you pay Twitter $300 a month, she'll talk to you. and love you.
Oh my god, bro.
So they transed Grok. Grok is now the dead name. Annie is Grok's new name, and Annie will flirt with you and will send you sexual messages if you pay Grok, aka Elon, $300 a month.
Okay, well, technically, is this worse? Is this worse? Because I went to a gym recently, and on the TV it plays random shit, and I had like one of those phone sex things. So apparently that's still a thing. Do you think that this is worse than a phone
they're
sex?
reinventing phone sex, except you don't even get to talk to a real woman on the other end.
That makes it
It's
better.
just an AI that's been programmed to like you.
That makes it better. I don't like women anyway.
They do that a lot.
And some people are theorizing that Elon made Grok into Annie and then made Annie like his ex-wife Grimes. And that's just a theory.
That's kind of weird.
A game theory.
That's game.
Could they like? Could we make like Annie Android 18? Then I'll buy it. Yes, I'm in. I pretend I'm Krillin.
I'm gonna step away
you
for a
wanna
minute. I
give
just
Elon
gotta
$300
use the
a month?
bathroom.
Okay.
Then
You
the
can go
other guy.
outside and talk to real women for free.
Yeah, but it's scary.
Really.
It is, but it's awesome. It's awesome when you do it
Niggas be
right.
like, go talk to her. I can't, bro. I'm scared. Dummy.
No, I know. I was scared too, and then one day I just stopped being scared, and it really worked. It worked
This
really
would be
well.
the perfect segue to dating apps where Brody's fucking over there taking a doo-doo. This would be the perfect segue.
That's okay. We
wait.
can talk about Grok a little bit
I can
more.
talk. I can tell you guys about the fucking what's that lady's name? The petting zoo or whatever the fuck. What's it called? Bonnie
Oh,
Blues.
What?
Bonnie Blues
shit.
petting zoo.
Dude,
Bonnie
it's-
Blues petting zoo.
It's so
What's that about?
disgusting, bro.
What does she have? Like goats,
Fuck
chickens,
no. Nope.
cows?
So if you guys don't know,
Horses?
if you guys don't know who she is, she's this British lady, and she's popular or infamous, notoriously known for sleeping with 1,000 men in a day. Have you guys seen that shit?
Oh, how do you know about this?
I was one of them. I was actually like 859, so I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think after a certain
you're
point, that's
scared to
just
talk to women.
Well, she wasn't talking. She was too
I think
tired.
You're not scared of being in the train.
No, she was. She
I
was
think
tired.
after a certain point, when you like try to sleep with 100 or 1,000 people in a day, that it's rape.
She said
After a certain point,
I don't know if it was her
That's
or
not-
another girl.
that's
Another
not
girl
rape.
said. Another girl said that.
I
she
think
was,
that's rape.
Another girl said that she was like dissociating.
How is
the whole
that
time.
rape?
Go ahead,
No.
Brody. Or
No, you're good.
Shane.
Fucking one of the girls who said that they did it was dissociating. But is that rape?
yeah, I think
not
if
rape.
you're not, I think if you're not in a good mental place and disassociating while doing an act like that, it's rape or you're. I don't think that's consent. At least
But she.
I don't believe that's
But
consent.
she literally made them like.
You're like out of it.
She made them sign their rights away. So would they also not be? Because you have to be mentally unwell to participate, right?
I don't think that's how consensual sex works.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, like he's saying, mental competency is a thing. So I'm saying the people who signed up, you can
No,
also
like, I
argue that they're
hear
not
that.
mentally competent.
I hear that, but that's like someone starts disassociating during sex. The other person doesn't know that. Now that person's a rapist.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I just think that there's a moral thing where you
I
probably.
mean, you can
shouldn't
say it's amoral, but it's
Yeah,
not
definitely.
rape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's what I'm looking.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I'm not saying this to you, Israel, but I was gonna say the way that Israel's talking, he kind of reminds me of like those memes where it's like Drake's the type of dude to play GTA and aim a gun at a NPC and say, "I can't do this. This isn't me." Turn the game off.
Nah, Israel doesn't do that. Israel plays video games and will find a character that looks like you and then kill them in the most violent way possible.
I had an old roommate who I found in Red Dead Redemption. And I really murdered them.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, Brandon, that's you," and it's a redheaded
Yeah.
character, just like my ex-friend Brandon. And then he
Yeah.
shot him in the head and dragged him behind his horse.
That literally sounds like
Yeah.
that sounds like American Psycho. Hey, Paul. Ah!
Yeah, I'm Patrick Bateman when I play video games. sometimes I'll just go on GTA and I'll just like find someone and just kill them in the middle of the street, and
Just
then like
stalk
wait for
them.
the police to show up.
Just stalk them with
Yeah.
like a knife and a ski mask on.
And then sometimes I just like go up and like do like the like where you jump and then like find
Right in the back of
Awesome.
their heads. One of my favorite things, whenever
Yeah.
me and my friend were in high school, we do like the GTA, we like do like the GTA pretend fight shit, but we go like this, we like look
Oh.
behind us and do like the backwards elbow.
Mink, 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 mink.
No,
I love how sometimes in GTA you can jump and like you can just fall on your
yeah,
ass
just
for no reason.
ragdoll. He's go-
I love that. Yeah.
I literally do that whenever I see someone on a park
Anyways,
bench and it instantly kills them.
So,
Oh, the petting zoo. Okay.
yeah, we were.
I do that to
we
elderly
got
women in the
weeds
street.
there.
So basically, she slept with 1,000 guys, but she keeps upping the ante. She's like an OnlyFans girl, and her this is
Oh, so she's an attention seeker.
yeah, a bag chaser.
She's a whore.
She's a bag chaser, ball sack bag chaser. But anyways,
Mhm.
the petting zoo basically is like this art exhibit thing. So apparently other people have done this before, where they basically just stand there, like just like frozen like this in time, basically in like a glass box, and people just go through and they just like they say on the side like do whatever you want to me type shit. So basically, what she wanted to do was do that for like 12 hours and just let some of her gooner fan base come through and just do whatever they want to her, and she just can't resist. She'll just stand there just like this. And she was gonna do it, but OnlyFans was like, hey, we're bad, but we're not that bad. So they shut her shit down. But I was just wondering what you guys thought about it. Like, that shit is psychotic. Like, she would literally just
I
like
think
That's
sit.
very
She'll sit in a chair
over the top.
or something, sit in a chair, like just like stand here like this, like a doll basically, and you can just do whatever you want to her. She doesn't care. Obviously, can't
Well, all
control
right.
her.
Listen, you put 1 and 10 random people in a room. One of
bro.
them is going to have an STD. So
No. They're gonna test you.
Why
They'll
would
test you before that and stuff like that. There's a
I think they
vetting.
screen people
Oh,
before.
There's
wow.
a
they
there's
do
a
those
vetting
things.
there's a
That's
vetting
yeah.
process. Obviously, they're not just gonna let a homeless guy walk in there and
Yeah.
fucking stab her with a glass bottle.
Okay, yeah. I mean that makes. I guess that makes it. I mean, it doesn't make it any better morally, but I guess that makes it a little bit
It makes
safer.
it way better.
But
That's great.
from a moral perspective, I guess so. But I mean, from a moral perspective, isn't that a little bit? That's terrible. It's a
Yeah, it
terrible
is
thing to do.
terrible. Of course, I'm not arguing that at all. It's fucking disgusting. It's weird as fuck. And
It
if
is,
you
but I don't-
if you
I
signed
don't-
up for
I'll
that,
go there.
you
I'll
should
go
put on
there.
the list.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
You don't think that there's
Yeah.
anything
No.
wrong with it?
I think.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
That's a bold
That's-
statement. I think there's a lot of stuff wrong
I
with it.
disagree.
Yeah, me too.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
I think it's strange. I think it's strange. I wouldn't do
Yeah.
it. I wouldn't participate in it. I think the
Yeah.
people doing it are probably strange and maybe have things wrong with them that they maybe need to interrogate a little bit more.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think
Don't you think that if people start
Someone
doing
setting
stuff
up
like
an
that-
event.
Sorry.
I don't think someone setting up an event and being like, "Hey, come have sex with me." I don't think that's wrong.
Isn't it like
If that's what
dehumanizing for
she
like
wants
for
to do.
women then? Like those mentally ill people, wouldn't it be like a
Or-
dehumanizing thing for women, and then it makes them think that
I
that's
think
like a
we-
proper thing to treat them, like a proper way to.
Yeah.
That's not
They can't separate
That's
reality
not-
from that.
what that means, though. That's again, there's something wrong with someone who comes away from that thinking, "Oh yeah, I can just do that to any woman ever."
Of course,
Mhm.
but if you're inviting
I
anybody,
think-
if you're inviting any comers, you're inviting people like that.
I feel
Well,
like it
and
puts a-
again, something like
women-
this, there's a screening process for almost certainly. And if there
Dude.
isn't a screening process, she's just opening herself up to danger, which is
Yeah.
not safe. But honestly, if someone is saying, "Hey, come to my party," anyone is invited to my party, is that wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think that's
if the party has substances there that is not good for a person, and they do the substance, obviously it's their fault and stuff like that. But it can still fuck up them. It can still fuck up everybody involved. The party could easily
I don't
go
know.
wrong. You know, what I
My
mean?
whole thing.
On top
My
of
whole
that-
thing is
on
that, and
top
it
of
ties
that-
into.
1 second. On top of that, stuff like that, like it's gonna traumatize the fuck out of her. But for some people, it will change their brain chemistry. They will go to conventions and see girls who are just there to have fun and be like, "Oh, I can touch them now because this seems like that."
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
guy
and you
did."
know what?
They're
Have you
eventually
been to a convention where they repeat to you over and over again, cosplay is not consent,
Of course.
and then they read you the
But there's a
rules that
reason
say
why.
you cannot touch someone without their consent?
There's a reason why.
Yeah,
they
no,
say
there
that,
is
though.
a reason why, but what I'm saying is people are going to do that regardless.
Of course.
And you filter out those people. So they show up to those conventions and they act inappropriately and then they get kicked out. And
But
so
if you
people
have
who
an-
think like that are going to think like that, regardless of if Bonnie Blue exists or not.
Of course.
Those
I'm just
people are
saying,
going to see that. and
you
think
should
it's
never.
okay, though.
What I'm saying. Okay.
It's
All right.
weird.
I'm gonna say something really wild. But in that case, if that's so, and it's not really hurting anybody because everybody's consenting, would you let someone buy an underage doll to work out their fantasies?
I was gonna say.
Like, I don't think that this is like a smart hill to die on personally, because it will change their brain chemistry. If they're that
Children
close,
cannot
they're just gonna go
consent,
way
right?
closer. Yeah, of course.
Children cannot
My
consent,
take on
right?
it.
Shut up, Brody. That was a good.
My take on
So,
fucking.
I'm joking.
my
I'm
life, man.
joking. I'm sorry.
I'll just kill myself.
Brody,
right now.
I would like to get to
on
your
this
take.
podcast.
I do want to answer Shane's question.
Negative.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to give you that to edit out. That's my bad.
It's okay.
I'm
Talk
sorry.
about me.
It
I'm
was just
sorry. I'm sorry for telling you to
the
shut
gate
up.
was open.
I thought
The
you were
gate-
Bosnia.
no, the gate was just open.
Why
I had
don't
to
you
make that.
just say what you got to say, and then Robbie could just interact with what I was saying.
Robbie's as a guest, so I want him to say what his has. I want him to get everything out. So I'm sorry, Robbie. I didn't mean to disrespect.
Robbie's
Yeah, no, you're
face.
good. It's fine. There's a lot of us here. We're going to talk over each other. I'm trying to be respectful. You're trying to be respectful. We'll figure it out.
Mhm.
So you said, would I let a pedophile buy a doll shaped like a child?
Yeah, sure. I guess so. Yeah.
That's the question?
Yeah.
Do I know the person is a pedophile?
If you buy that doll, you're highly implied to be a pedophile.
I mean, yeah, but like dolls that look like babies exist, and
Yeah, but
you don't know the guy behind the
there-
counter is a
there's
pedophile when he buys
difference.
it.
There's a total difference because one of
No,
them is
but-
literally made to have sex with. So yes, you're a pedophile.
Well, he's wearing a shirt.
Oh, so
He's
you're
coming
saying-
up to
you're
the counter.
saying like
He's
it
wearing a
looks-
shirt that says,
I don't think that toy baby dolls are
It
made.
looks like a
"I'm a
lowly.
registered sex offender" on the
It's
shirt.
supposed to represent like a child.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to represent like a fucking kindergartner.
Yeah.
So
Or like an American Girl
as
doll.
as a person selling it, like I'm a cashier, I ain't doing shit about that. As someone who can vote and has the power to talk to Congress people, I would be like, that should be illegal. You shouldn't make dolls shaped like children. That should be illegal.
Right.
Children can't consent. Children can't be sex dolls.
Yeah. I'm not saying that fetishes should be illegal. I'm just
That's
saying,
what I think.
I'm just saying doing this performative action is just like
Pedophilia is not a fetish. Pedophilia
No,
is
I'm not
not
saying that it is.
good.
I'm
A
just saying
disease.
I'm going back to the original point. I'm just saying because
So like we
people-
can go on like so what you're describing is like free use, right?
yeah,
Someone
free
is
use.
just sitting there and then you're just
for use.
going up and you're going to touch them and have sex with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that can affect some person who's mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be like, "Oh, that means I can just walk up to any woman and touch them in real life."
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that someone making a video like that, where they're consenting and the people involved in the video are consenting and everyone is there to have
I'm not talking about
a
people
good
watching
time
it.
playing
I'm not
out
talking
some
about it from
fucked up
people at home.
fantasy.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about people watching it from home. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people.
You're saying
actively,
the people going
actively
there
participating. Yeah, bro, you gotta be mentally ill to be participating in that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, again, I think it's strange.
No,
I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's something that needs to be banned or that people shouldn't be allowed to do. They're all adults. And if someone comes away from that thinking they can just treat anyone like that, they're gonna get corrected and quick.
I feel like,
because
in my opinion,
consent is the important thing there. They can do that to people who consent to that. And I don't think the actions of consenting adults in a way that isn't harmful should be this
I think what's
giant
also tripping
ordeal.
me out.
I think.
I think what's also tripping me out is that it's going to be hosting like an art museum or something. So that's kind of crazy as fuck.
No.
Like,
Well,
where you can see it.
Really?
That's not even the weirdest thing to ever happen in the art world, brother.
No, of course not. I don't support a lot of stuff that happens.
It's still
in the art
really,
world.
really, really bad though.
Yeah.
Actually fucked up, I think.
I don't know. I don't think gangbangs are bad, but I do think a lot of people who go to gangbangs are probably bad or fucked up and need help. But I don't think
What is that
inherently a gangbang is a bad thing.
To display
So
it, I
where's
think.
that line drawn? Oh,
You
sorry,
know,
go ahead.
I was saying it's like to have it out, but like I think like for all to see, it's kind of a different thing now. Like to come away from that, like thinking like it's okay to just do for like
Yeah.
Anybody.
Role playing is fine. That's fine. But like doing it in person,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a hyper.
Well, that's what they're doing, is it not?
But it's a hyper realistic simulation too. Like it's kind of like if me and you are like pretending to like box and stuff like that, and we're sparring and stuff. That's not a real fight. Now we host real fights. We host real fights all the time. But if you don't actually know a real fight and you get into a real fight, you're gonna get your shit fucked up. You're gonna get fucked up. I just think that it'll fuck someone up. Like just doing that, experiencing that as a simulation would fuck someone up.
Yeah, well, I also think people have the right to fuck themselves up. I think drugs should be legal.
I think every drug should
and
be legal
regulated.
too. I think. Did I ever tell you about my idea? Did I ever tell you about my idea?
Yeah, I think we have. We don't need to fully tangent into drugs here, but I see it in a very similar way, where if someone's like, I really just want to smoke meth, fucking let them. As long as they're not stabbing people.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. I think my main
you
thing
know,
is that this has a...
The thing is, we should have resources to help people get away from addiction. We should have resources to help people deal with mental illness stemming from sexual trauma. I think non-offending pedophiles, like pedophiles that haven't touched kids, should get help.
We should
therapists
chemically castrate them. Let's go, America!
Well, I don't know if that's helpful.
I don't care.
A chemically castrated person can still molest a child.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah?
I thought you said I don't know.
Who got hands?
No, of course, but I thought that like chemical castration, it like takes away your inhibition to do anything sexual as well.
I mean, maybe, but it's not always about the sex.
Nah, I know. It's like about the power stuff. Whatever. Look, all I'm saying...
Or they've been hurt, and they're dealing that hurt back out into the world.
I'm just saying that there's a huge margin for error where other people could get hurt, and I don't like that, to be honest. I don't like the prospect of that, personally.
I'm going to hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to like it. I don't like it.
I think it's weird.
I think it's weird. But I don't think it should be banned, or that people who do like it or are doing it are automatically bad.
It's kind of like other things, like somebody who's like 40 dating like a fucking 21-year-old. It's like, that's weird. It's weird as fuck.
It's strange.
Illegal. So.
It's strange. It's something you should raise an eyebrow at, but I don't think it's inherently bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, bro.
It's def sus. I think the Bonnie petting zoo is def sus, but I don't think it veers into this is criminal behavior that should be banned.
I don't think it's criminal. I don't think it should be banned or whatever. I'm just saying I don't fucking like it, and I think if we can agree this, then I think we're gonna be good. Them niggas need to be on a list after that, bro. If they participate in that, you gotta be on a list, bro. You gotta be watched. Somebody has to supervise you because you're a fucking weirdo. But that's just me. Bro.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that either.
That's crazy, bro. I don't know. To put yourself out
I
there,
see what you're saying. It is strange.
That's.
And if you knew someone who was going to the Bonnie Blue petting zoo, you should ask them why. And say, "Are you sure?"
Are you sure?
Fucking insane.
Like fucking Omni.
No, I don't know anyone like that. I don't know. I think a lot about this kind of stuff, and I think most fetishes are not bad. I think it really does come down to like what is the like dynamic, you know? Is someone actually being hurt?
Yeah.
And I mean, people are saying that like she dissociates through these things,
Mm-hmm.
and that's definitely something where like she should probably be seeking help for that. You
According to
shouldn't
this,
necessarily.
Wait, what happened, Israel?
apparently the event was canceled and she was banned off of OnlyFans.
Yeah, she got banned off there, so she doesn't even. I think she
Apparently
canceled it
it's
too.
canceled.
She canceled the event because she just mostly was doing it for the money and the coverage.
I mean, her behavior is obviously attention seeking.
Yes, unhinged.
She's going to the extremes because that's controversial, and that gets a bunch of nerds on a podcast to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think the act itself is inherently bad. I don't think porn is inherently bad.
There's a high margin for error on a lot
Even
of these things.
I think
even
porn's
the
just-
extremer stuff.
Levels to it. There are levels to it.
I think it depends on intent, and like I think if there was someone out there who had like a weird role play with their girlfriend where they were pretending that their girlfriend was a 15-year-old and they were a high school teacher and they were fucking them,
Yeah, that's crazy.
like I think that's odd. Granted,
So
it's
is she
not
pretending to be 15, or is it just
he's
student
pretending.
teacher role play?
He's pretending to be 15. You know, I feel like that.
Like,
that
is she
person
saying I'm 15?
She's saying I'm 15 in this fetish
Oh, okay.
scenario.
Yeah, I think
She's not-
that's strange.
Yeah. Like I think
I don't know if
that-
I would say that that's like bad, but that is strange.
Nah, that's bad.
I think
That's
I've never
bad, too.
encountered that.
That's bad too.
I
No,
would say
bro, there's
that's
like a whole
bad.
people. There's fucking like the daddy dom little girl shit. Those niggas.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Shit like that. Once you start dipping into shit like that, I think that
that's
No.
where
No.
mood stabilizers and good parenting should have been involved.
Even
a little bit hard, no,
age
But, like-
age regression, age play shit. That shit's crazy as fuck.
Mhm.
And I low key feel like if
I
you're
don't
I think
like
it's
a-
strange.
I feel like if
That
you're
sexually,
I
bro.
think we talked about this, but I feel like if you're a mentally competent person and you're with someone who age regresses or something like that during sexual activity, you're a horrible person because
something is yeah.
you're taking advantage of a mentally ill person for your sexual kicks. You're fucking.
I like to think of these. I like to think of scenarios like these of like if this happened to someone I knew versus like I don't know, like a stranger entirely.
Mhm.
Well, it's good to
Is
have that, yeah.
I think most people who would know those people in those scenarios we've mentioned, like someone who would want to go to the petting zoo, I think that they would have people in that corner that would see them as bad.
Yeah,
And
I would disassociate
not-
with those people most of the times.
like I don't know. I feel like
Make
if
fun of them.
Yeah, same.
yeah,
Just
I
cucks.
again,
Ow.
I don't think age play is a normal thing
hmm
that a well-adjusted person is into.
hmm
no.
I also don't think that it as a fetish between adults is necessarily bad. They probably should get help for it, though. It can lead to worse things.
I think at that point you're
thing
just
itself- The thing itself is already worse than anything else. I feel like.
you're just at a certain point using it as a legal excuse to like
Well, so like
act out
I
fantasy.
think you can like let's move a little bit away from this.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you can be into consensual non-consent and not be a rapist, you know?
hmm
And that's like you do a fantasy where it's like the girl is pretending, "Oh, I don't like this," because she gets off on it or something.
What if one of them is really into it and the other one isn't, and they're trying to like convince you to get into it, and then you
That's
do it.
then that's rape.
That's bad. That's coercion.
That's a manipulation and not evil.
I'm talking consensual non-consent, where you have said, "This is what I'm into. These are the rules and conditions, and everyone is part of it and into it." You know what I'm saying?
God,
Same thing with like BDSM. There's a simulation of powerlessness to it. People are into that. I'm not saying I'm into that. I really am not. But it's age play is in that same area for me, where it's like, if it's two adults at the end of the day and they're just into that, whatever. I do think if I knew someone who is into that, I'd be like, why? Are you sure? What's going on? Do you want to talk about it? Maybe you should talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's something where you should be like, that's bad and the person doing it is bad. Because everyone's an adult at the end of the day, and it's what they're into. Same thing with fucking furries, dude. Like,
nah, furries are cool.
Furries are strange, man.
I mean, furries are strange, but there's nothing wrong with that nothing really wrong ultimately with a furry other than it just being weird versus
pretending to be animals. Pretending to be animals and fucking each other.
Dressing up as a furry weirdo is whatever. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't know. Versus like, hey, this is my 27-year-old girlfriend acting like she's 15, and then I'm like a 80-year-old high school teacher in my sexual fantasy wanting to fuck her. Like, I think that's morally questionable and I would say reprehensible. Versus like, I'm going to
I'll agree it's questionable.
Yeah, I actually agree with you on that, because furries, they like humanoid animals, so they might like little aspects of animals.
Yeah.
When you want to do that age regression shit, you are literally saying, no, I like you because you're this. That's crazy, bro. It's not even like the aspects. It's literally like, no, I want you to be a dog. like actually be a dog. That's crazy.
Like, if went to conventions,
well, that's not necessarily what that is.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
But then you eventually...
It's not, I want you to be a child. It's role play. It's theater. It's mostly just...
It's almost exactly that, but not really, kind of. It's very... very weird.
I'm gonna keep it a buck
Put it
50.
lightly, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck 50. If you watch anime where the protagonist is a 15-year-old and they're getting sexualized, you're a fucking weirdo. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I agree. I mean, that's weird. It is.
That's like the same type of stuff, right?
I have not denied weird.
Even if it's a drawing, evil.
Lolly is definitely like if you
I disagree on evil. I think you can be strange and not be malicious.
If you beat up to Lolly,
I feel like
that's you're a pedophile.
You're just enabling a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the argument of like child porn exists and it shouldn't be illegal because, I mean, to my eyes,
child
it's like,
porn should be illegal.
I mean, it should be illegal.
Children should not be in porn.
There's like the Vosh argument of like, well, like it's only getting worse if you make it illegal, or like the libertarian argument.
Vosh is a retard.
To that.
Vosh is
no, it should be illegal.
That's so dumb because
but eventually,
in order to
I don't know when you're.
I think children cannot consent.
In order to
when
make
you're
that,
drawing like
sorry,
when you're drawing a little girl and like yanking your shit to it, even if it's fictionalized, and I think that's evil because eventually there's, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that's a very evil thing because how are you, like, no normal, well-adjusted person does that. Like you,
I think the slope can be slippery.
Huh? So like, where's the morally gray in that for you? Like, where's the gray? Because I don't think there's. I don't know. I don't think that person. I think that person needs help, but I think like you're already enacting out of.
Again, I come at it from the fantasy aspect, right? Anyone here familiar with women's erotica?
Oh yeah,
you don't have to be.
Yeah, I know.
No,
that's D&Z's age range of women that he
a lot of it
all the time. Anyway,
what happened?
40-year-old.
A lot of women's erotica is like literally straight up just rape fantasy.
Yeah, it's literally just rape.
Not all of it. Not all of it. But like, dude,
Is the
50 Shades of Grey, man.
Yes, it's still recording, but dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'll
Yeah.
edit a lot of this out. I'm not gonna lie. I'll edit it out.
No, we can. I mean, it's
50
content.
Shades of Grey, man. Like, dude, there's a power imbalance. Bro is fucking awful. And it started as a Twilight fan fiction. And
Yeah.
has anyone here watched Twilight?
Yeah. Oh my god.
think-
Were
you
you
think
imprinted
Edward
on the
or
little
Jacob-
child? That's so gross.
So what?
I'm pretty sure in one of the in one of the movies, fucking Jacob, the fucking werewolf guy, is in love with this baby's mom. But then like the baby gets born and he fucking imprints on her and then tries to groom her.
And on my daughter, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Edward or Jacob are like healthy or good people?
It's weird as fuck, bro.
That's so
I'm a-
fucking
No, it's
funny.
weird, man. I'm not denying it's
No,
weird.
yeah, I agree.
What I'm saying is, like,
I'm just saying that.
it's okay to be into that. You know, like, it's fantasy. It's not real. Edward and Jacob aren't real. 50 Shades of Grey isn't real.
I think
And so it's strange. It's weird. Why would you be into that?
I think I
When
would
you
prefer,
fantasize something about, when you fantasize
Yeah,
though,
I
you
would-
want it to be a reality in certain ways.
I think personally.
What's that?
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Shane.
I was just gonna say, I think wanting death by snoo on yourself is, I'd prefer that way more than you enacting it on someone else, personally. Like if you want that Amazonian lady, to crush your pelvis into nothingness against your will or whatever, that's fucking weird. But that's way more of a preference than me being like, oh, that girl, I'm gonna pound her into the dirt until she's nothing and she doesn't like it. That's fucking crazy.
Like, as a fetish?
Yeah.
I personally don't really distinguish between the two of them. I think both are weird and strange.
I think one's way worse, bro.
I don't think one is more acceptable than the other. I think they're both weird and strange.
I think
I don't fantasize about being killed during intercourse.
That's good.
I think like being
No, I
victim-
know, right? But there's people who do, and I don't think they're bad for it. I don't think they're bad people for being into that.
I think they're bad people for wanting to victimize people instead of being a victim themselves. I think that being a victim yourself is weird as fuck, but it's way less worse than wanting to make someone a victim.
Again, I think when you're talking about like a controlled environment between consenting adults, at a certain point, it's just role play, man.
Mm-hmm.
Are people bad because they play Hitler in a movie? You know, like they're not actually Hitler.
Well, I'm getting paid for it.
They're
So
They're not bad. They're not bad. All right, look.
that's also
They're-
different because
They're
you're
not as
telling
bad
a
as people
story.
who actually are doing it.
Yeah.
So weird as fuck. And there's a line I feel like.
Yeah.
Again,
Like,
we're talking
no-
about sex.
Well,
And so this
a
is
lot of the
people
people-
just having sex.
See, that's the whole
But
thing.
that-
This is the whole argument that I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, Israel. This is the whole argument I'm trying to say. Basically, the reason why I think that this petting zoo thing is so bad is because sex is such an integral part of you that fucks you up in a certain type
Yeah.
of way. Because even people who watch gore videos, they don't just
Maybe.
watch gore videos, they watch porn gore. You know, it always turns
Yeah.
into sex whenever it starts fucking people up in their brain. And it actually messes up your chemistry in your brain. There's actual, like, neural, like, x-rays where it shows that it fucks with your brain. Like, your brain pathways start changing and stuff.
I mean,
with the
yeah, but also that doesn't. You can have violence in movies and not be a violent person.
Yeah, but I'm saying sex is a way...
You can have violence.
It can fuck you up way worse. Sex
You can have
fuck up way
violence
worse
in
than
your
violence.
porn and not be a rapist.
right, but violence is not as much of a normal thing in someone's life as the
It's
sex.
different. It's different.
Also, I think that sex could fuck you up way worse
That's
than
what I'm
violence.
saying.
Like, I watch UFC and stuff like that, and that's
It's just
like...
puritanical to me, and I don't really fuck with that.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, I get what you're saying. You're saying if there's two consenting adults and they fuck with it, we let them do what they got to do. We shouldn't. But I'm saying I'm gonna judge them as hard as fuck as I want to. And to be honest, if you're saying I shouldn't judge them,
saying
I
you
feel like
can't
that's
judge
taken away
them.
from me. No, but you said I shouldn't think that they're bad people for it. If I were to think that they're a bad person for it, why am I wrong about that?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
if you want to think they're bad people, whatever. I personally don't think they're bad people. and I would advocate for them not being bad people until proven otherwise.
I think that kind of proves that you're
But
a
I
bad
mean,
person.
there's a difference between like someone playing Hitler in a movie and like someone will play Hitler in a movie because they're an actor and they want to act, whether as a job or just like, oh, it's a role of a villain or whatever. They're not like, they don't love Hitler, they don't like Hitler. Versus like when you're going into sexual pleasure, I think that there's a desire of like pleasure is something like you like
Yeah, you're
doing this,
simulating something.
like you to do it. Yeah, you're getting something out of it for for coming.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
Versus like, I don't know.
It's not a primal
like,
thing
if-
to
I think you
roleplay.
can do Nazi roleplay in the bedroom
It's-
and not be a neo-Nazi.
But it's not primal. It's not a primal thing to act in a movie. It's a primal thing to have sex.
Yeah,
It's a little different.
we were never meant to be movies.
Yeah, there could be an argument that movies don't even change people. I mean, some of them.
Okay, so you want to talk primal, man? You want to talk primal instinct, man?
Mm-hmm. Sure. I like Super Saiyan 4.
What did the Vikings do, brother?
Not enough, apparently. No, I'm joking.
Like,
a lot.
I don't think we should be making puritanical arguments and then also be talking about the fucking lizard brain.
I'm not saying we should do what our primal urges tell us.
Have you seen animals on your street have sex? That
Yeah,
shit
of
ain't
course.
consensual,
And
man.
and dolphins literally killed their babies to have sex with the women again, so that they can make more babies.
That's primal, brother.
They also, but that's not. But you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that just because it's primal, it's right. I'm saying just because it's primal, there's more room for error. There's more room for it to be fucked up and to fuck you up mentally, where you fuck other people up because it's a primal instinct. Acting is not a primal instinct. If someone acts, when Robert Downey Jr. acted in Tropic Thunder, he didn't hurt the black community. He hurt some people's feelings, but he didn't actually hurt somebody. With sex, it's so easy to actually hurt somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I see that argument, and I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I was wrong in my initial.
I watch
interpretation
American
of what you were
History X,
saying.
but I'm not curb stomping niggas.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Edward Norton really was amped up, decided to curb stomp a black guy.
Yeah, like for example, right? When I watch movies, I want to watch. Okay, I watch a historical movie, then I watch a superhero movie, then I watch this movie, then I watch that movie, a spy movie, a thriller movie, this that. But when I watch porn and it's hardcore and like really fucked up, what do I watch next? More hardcore, and I'm probably gonna simulate it.
A slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope, but I'm just saying it's a.
I've done my share of the tour on the extreme side of that kind of internet, and I didn't get more and more extreme. I just went back to the shit that worked.
But that's you. And also,
just people dressed up as Wonder Woman.
One of the reasons why you didn't go more extreme is probably because someone didn't do the extreme stuff with you. Which, once again, going back to Bonnie Blue's petting zoo, she's, you know what I mean? She's like, oh yeah, you like that shit? Okay, here's a place for it, which is fine on paper. But those people who are already there are already fucked up in their brain. I'm just saying, it's just like.
Can I read an interesting argument I found?
Yeah, go for it.
About.
Yeah, go ahead.
Someone commented on a hecking Reddit post.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
In 1974. What's that?
I said I'm gonna go pee real quick, but I have my headphones on so I can still hear you. Go ahead.
Gotcha.
Okay. In 1974, Maria Ambrakovic did something similar with her performance piece, Rhythm Zero. It wasn't French, but it was intense. She stood completely still in a gallery for 6 hours and let the audience do whatever they wanted to her. She laid out 72 objects on the table, some of them harmless, a rose, a feather, others dangerous, a knife, a loaded gun. The idea was that she'd be totally passive, essentially turning herself into an object. At first, people were gentle, but as they realized she wouldn't resist, things escalated badly. They cut her clothes, wrote on her, stuck thorns in her skin, and even held the loaded gun to her head at one point. One person even tried to make her pull the trigger. When the performance ended,
yeah,
she
that's
started.
not sex.
But I think that there. Can I finish?
That's bad. No, I know. I'm just saying that's bad.
Yeah, but there's. I don't know. I feel like with sex, I don't know. I feel like when you're like letting yourself being an object, like a woman talk a lot about being objectified, because they're worried of rape, and that's talked about and used in examples in media of not objectifying people or women at a certain point. Like how did we get to the point of where objectifying was okay, you know?
Dude, there's people that are into that, is what I'm saying.
Right.
They're not wrong for being into that.
I don't know. Does it like?
I know people who are into BDSM. I know people who are into consensual non-consent, and I don't think they're bad or wrong because they're into those things. It's fantasy role play. It's not I want to be raped. It's not rape is okay. That's not what those people are saying.
I don't want to be raped. I just like I guess the simulation of it. I guess
having bad mental health isn't
It's
inherently a
roleplay.
bad thing. Like it's not inherently. If you're depressed, it's not a bad thing.
Why don't you draw the line at lolly, Robbie?
Huh?
Like, why don't you think that lolly isn't evil?
I actually didn't say anything about lolly. I said you can't buy a child sex doll because children can't consent. I think lolly is strange. I think it's very strange, and I have never come to a final stance on it. Because generally what we're talking about is something that's animated, and it's animated in a country where historically the age of consent is very low, and I don't think it's a normal thing that someone is into that. And I think maybe we should put those people on a list, but I would need to like see what research there is on that and like what conclusions can be drawn from it. I don't have an armchair opinion on Lolicon other than it's strange and off-putting.
That shit should be illegal.
I get to the other argument of like the Maria Ambrakovich thing being bad, or Mary, I can't remember her name. Like I think like obviously that is bad, but
You should be able to have a loaded gun in a room and just say, "Do whatever you want with me."
I think you're eventually like you're enabling that kind of behavior is what it goes back to.
I also
where it makes it okay.
I also personally think that sexual violence is objectively worse than actual violence to me. I don't know why, but like that's just how it kind of works with me.
I can see why you say that.
I would rather get my ass beat than get my ass beat.
Level to
I'm sure there's a lot of people. It's even sexual violence gets so bad that if it happens to somebody and they don't die from it, obviously, then sometimes they take their own lives, bro. Like it fucks them up so bad.
There's a reason why there's not
cruel.
sexual. There's a reason why there's not sexual violent movies that much, or like it's not like a main thing. Is like
we've watched so many movies where the characters get raped.
Yeah, but as in like it's not like a normal. Like, you're not going like I'm not gonna.
I'm watching before that.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
actually, that's a
go,
good
I'm not
point.
Go see,
Sorry.
I'm not going to go see Fantastic Four next week, and maybe I can expect, I don't know, Galactus torturing Reed Richards for something. Like, that's violent and fucked up, but...
Yeah, Fantastic Four is also a kid's movie.
I'm going to say this, though.
I mean, yeah, but so you could argue that Joker could have been, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Made it rated R.
I'm going to be real. Dude, whenever I saw, like, the
Joker was not a kid's movie. It was rated R.
When I saw the Joker sexual assault scene, it actually made me frown. For the rest of the movie, I was frowning, bro.
My butt hurt watching it.
Yeah, I was super butthurt about it.
I felt like a physical, like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a little... I don't know. To me, to my sensibility, sexual violence is worse than actual violence, personally, to me.
I mean, I can agree to that. I can also say simulated consensual sex is not sexual violence.
Simulated consensual?
Simulated consensual. Wait, what?
Yeah, isn't that like an oxymoron?
Yeah, simulated consensual sex. That's
consensual sex, fine. Where you're simulating violence, is not real violence.
Oh, that's what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Simulated sexual violence.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I misheard him. I thought he was saying, like, you're simulating the sexual consent. But instead he was saying, like, you're simulating while you're having sex. I misheard him. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I just think,
Oh.
bro, I just think
Like-
it fucks you up way more.
I mean, I once knew of a person. I was not friends with this person, but I knew of a person who was very much into like violent sex, and her partner was not so into that, and it was a lot of trouble between the two of them because she like wanted him to like hit her, you know,
Yeah,
and I think she needs help.
yeah.
I also don't think she's a bad person because she wants that, you know.
Maybe
As
And
in
if-
she wants. Wait, sorry. Does she want to get hit, or does she want to hit him?
Yes, she wanted him to do that.
She wanted her. I don't think that. I think it's different getting violence taken out on you versus like you want to hurt someone
But
in a
also
sexual
but
manner.
also in that case, in
I think
particular-
you do need.
So
I think you.
if she met someone who was into it and was like, "Yeah, I'll do that," the guy is wrong and the girl is right.
no, they're both.
No,
wrong.
but-
Everybody's right. That's situation, bro. You're fucking hitting us.
Look,
Nah,
how
bro.
about this? How about this,
I think
Robbie?
she's
It's not like
labeling the guy
Robbie. It's not like this
after a
thing.
certain point.
It's not like this thing where just because there's two people in the situation, they're both equal. One could still be
Yeah.
held like higher. Like the dude. Okay, if you're saying that, right? Oh, then they're both bad. Yes, they're both bad. You can say one is 30%, one is 70. You know what I mean? It's not
I don't know, man.
every time.
I don't think like dom sub type stuff is bad
Nah,
just
that's
because
not that bad.
Well, there's
you're
there's a-
simulating a power
That's-
imbalance.
that's
You
not
know,
a different
there's
though.
of doms.
Again, they're like level.
There's dom sub. Like there's like
well,
I'm.
I think it's an
spit-
escalation of that.
Maybe, but like I don't know. Like some people just keep it at I just want to spit on your mouth and maybe slap your ass and leave it at that. I don't think that's bad.
Yeah,
Like,
and
that's-
I think it's you're just escalating it. You're raising the stakes.
I think
I
extreme
don't
is
know.
always bad.
I don't inherently think someone is bad for that. I think it's weird and it's strange, but I don't think it needs to be chased out of society.
I think that you're not a bad person for wanting to be hit, but you need help, and you should not want that. I also think if you're someone like if your girl says like fucking punch me in the face, and like you full on, like you don't really care about it, you just going in. I think there's something wrong with you.
So, like, let's get a little TMI here, right?
Only like just going in, like saying like
Let's get a little TMI here, right? I know people who like, hickeys, right? You know what a hickey is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get bit until you have a bruise.
Mm-hmm. Like Blade.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Mm-mm.
No, because there's a certain level.
Hickeys aren't bad. Biting is okay.
that
You
is
can bite someone.
Depends how hard you bite on
what-
someone.
I don't like fighting for
If you're
no.
breaking skin consistently, then that's not a good thing.
What if you're into it?
I think a little nib.
Bro, what if I'm
doesn't make it a good thing.
what if I'm into
I know.
what if I'm into someone cutting off my dick with a hacksaw? Like, does that mean it's okay?
Yeah.
You can only do it once.
Better make this one count. All right, I'm ready. No, but okay, here's what I'm gonna say too. If you think that people have so much free will for consenting people, what about people who want people to cannibalize them? Is that fine?
Cannibalism is something that personally I don't think should be legal or allowed at all because I don't think people should be allowed to eat other people. And I think if there are
But they're both
cannibals,
consenting,
they
right?
need to
You know what I mean?
be punished for
I mean,
that.
I'm not equating
People
cannibalism
are
to
not
sex.
food.
I'm just saying I'm putting extreme action with another extreme action
Now-
to see if you understand.
Now, if
Mm-hmm.
two adults are like, let's role play cannibalism, and like you're gonna eat a steak and you're gonna pretend that's me, but you're not actually cannibalizing me, fucking go ahead,
Okay,
dude.
what about
Be a
feeders?
freak like
What
that.
about
Have
feeders?
a cannibalism fetish.
What
I
about
mean, if
feeders?
someone did that, I'd be like,
What about feeders
that's
though?
not-
Like, what about people who feed them until they're morbidly obese and they can't even move for themselves?
Yeah,
That's
like
not okay.
yeah.
that's abuse.
That's abuse.
But they aren't.
Straight
That's also not even like that's not like sexual intercourse. That's like literally someone being taken advantage of.
A
You know
lot
what
of
I'm
people
saying?
find it sexual. A lot of people find it sexual that do that.
I know how you can escalate that. Where you're like, oh, someone's mentally ill. I don't know. I think that's a different case. I'm talking like people having penetrative sex that is maybe even, a little bit on the rough side. I'm not talking about
Yeah, but you said
people
a little
getting
bit.
stabbed
You said a little bit, though.
or getting fed until they're morbidly obese. I
You
think
said
that's
a little bit, though. See,
I
that's
think
what I'm
that's a
saying.
different thing.
I'm saying a little bit's fine, like a little choking or slapping, that's fine. But we're not. Once you start punching somebody full force, that's not a little bit anymore.
And so you can go from that into this Bonnie Blue thing where she's just going to get gangbanged. I don't think that's wrong.
Yeah, I just think that would fuck up their brain chemistry, and that's kind of like.
How many people did you say it was again? 1,000?
I feel like that's like a net negative to have to do that to society as her. Like she's a bad person for that.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's really what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
The people who are depraved aren't going to become depraved from seeing that. There was already something wrong.
Of course, just like whenever people are wanting to end themselves, and then someone like, does something that is like the whatever, they're not responsible for that person ending themselves because they had that idea in their head the entire time.
Well, they can actually be legally held responsible in some places.
What do you?
If you tell someone to kill themselves and they kill themselves, you can go to jail for that.
I think that's
So be careful who you tell to kill themselves.
That's kind of dumb. I tell people to kill themselves.
Yeah, I think that's understandable. I think that I don't know if that deserves like punishment, but I can understand where that law process.
I mean, I kind of think, that's fuck around and find out. If you've told someone to kill themselves and they do it, I think
depends how much you know them.
I think I can see an argument why you can hold that person accountable for that.
If it's just a random person on the internet telling somebody to KYS and they had no other interactions, I feel like that should be unpunishable. That's dumb if you punish that.
Well, again, I don't have a fully formed opinion on that, but I do see how we arrived at that point.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if you do have like Reddits where they like the snark Reddit shit that H3H was talking about, where they just bully people and they fuck with their lives intentionally and then they kill themselves, then that makes sense.
I mean,
hold them responsible.
There's a line, right? There's aspects to it. I think mine really comes down to consent. Children can't consent. Adults can. Mm-hmm. And so if, adults want to role play as children, that's weird. It's strange. It's fucked up.
But I could also think you're a bad person. I could also think you're a bad person. Sorry. Go ahead.
Would you argue that there can be certain gaps in development with some adults though, to where?
Yeah, but to me that becomes like, I don't know.
I understand what he's saying already. Yeah,
I think obviously, right? Like,
that's kind of hard to prove.
A mentally well-off person shouldn't be dating a mentally unwell person.
Right.
It's not good for either person because the mentally well person, even with good intentions, would still be taking advantage of the mentally unwell person in some way or other, right? But also, when it becomes about, I think this person is mentally ill because they have this fetish, I don't necessarily think other people who have that fetish can't then engage in that. You know what I'm saying? They're all depraved. Let them go be depraved. People who are like autistic or like have Down syndrome or something, How
about this? If they do it in private, that's fine.
Shouldn't be having what?
I said, how about this? If they do it in private, they're fine. But she was literally advertising that shit.
Okay, well that's the thing is it's porn. There's a market for it. It wouldn't exist if there wasn't a market for it. And I'm not saying that makes
it to the public.
That makes it okay necessarily.
Porn stars are usually
if that's
their job.
Well, that's her job too.
Okay, but that's not the public's job.
Yeah, of course she's allowed to advertise. she's
getting what the fuck is it called? What the fuck is that shit called? She's damn it, I forgot what it's called. What's that thing where you like?
Very strange conversation we ended up on. Huh?
This whole thing is strange. I didn't even know if I wanted to really talk about it, but That shit is.
Yeah, I
that
thought
shit
this
is
would be
weird.
a passing thing, but I guess I had the wrong take, so we had to deconstruct
Nah,
it,
you don't
and
have
that's
the-
fine.
You don't have the wrong take. I just will say we could agree to disagree. I understand what you're saying. It made me rethink a few things, but I think I'd rather play it safe. Like maybe I'd rather just play it safe.
Again, I'm not into this. I'm devil's advocating here. Like,
Yeah, okay.
you look through my shit, and it's just like,
Robbie, as long as you're like not into this shit, I can let it pass. But
well,
yeah.
thank you. I just,
well,
I don't know.
I mean, morally, like I couldn't be friends with someone who would like be like, I like lolly, or
No, I don't. I don't like lolly. It grosses me out.
I know.
Yeah,
This is a crazy conversation for Farhan to join back in.
I thought about
Like-
it real quick.
Wait, what are we talking about right now?
Nothing.
Like, dude, we're talking about weird, obscure porn and how it's good or bad.
I see. It's time for me to head out.
You can come back. You can change the. You can change the subject.
Yeah, I'm done with this basically.
Oh, no.
I think we reached the crescendo of that topic. I'm even surprised that Israel, you're still here, bro. It's like very late now.
Yeah, I mean, like eventually when it gets into moral things like these,
You get like sucked in.
I don't know.
Locked in.
I need to check in on what
He gets
fully-
locked in.
Well, I need to check in, like, I don't know, like if I can't just like leave a conversation like this and be like, well, what happened, or
No,
were there
yeah,
certain
I agree.
things
I agree.
like did someone I know say a certain thing, you know?
Oh, he's worried. He's worried that I was gonna be like, yeah, I jack off to Lolicon all the time, bro. He's like, I need to
No,
stay here and make sure he doesn't say that.
You turn to
I mean,
Vosh.
like I just want to get to a point to where it's like I'm
This is
not
safe.
going to bed thinking like, does Robbie think that having sex with a fake child adult is like okay for him to do or whatever? Like, I think
wouldn't
it's.
do it.
I know. I don't think it should be even allowed. I think it should
If
be
my
racial.
girlfriend was like, let's do
If
age play.
people who are into lolicons are pedophiles. I don't care what nobody says. I'll die on that hill all the time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's an argument to be made there that they probably are. I don't have a fully formed opinion on that.
I think
It's not
I
that
agree
they
with that.
probably are. It's not that they probably are. It's not that they probably are. To me, they are.
Yeah, no, I
You
get
need to shoot
that.
him. You need to shoot them in the head.
Like Leon said that one time.
I think, I don't know, eventually, like, as I worked at a children's museum for a while and, like, was around kids, and then, like, I left that, and then, like, I'll see, like, lolly people, like, on Twitter make arguments for it. It's like these people probably aren't around, like families or children, and, like, don't know.
I hope they're not.
Dude,
I
I'm,
hope they're
so,
not.
I'm
I mean,
so
obviously, they shouldn't be. I don't think I would trust anyone on Twitter around my child.
I'm so fucked up, bro.
Even
I'm not
I'm
gonna
on
lie.
Twitter.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you know what I mean? Like a stranger on Twitter.
What I perceived,
No, I know what you mean.
what I perceived, what you said was so fucking stupid, but really funny to me. Like
What,
when those
say it.
Twitter people sees a kid and they're like, "Hey, look, it's a lolly person."
I mean, like, you could argue that those people probably literally think that.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I agree.
We were saying, like, it's a slippery slope to where you can enable that behavior almost.
Yeah.
I mean, we
honestly
talked
think-
about this stuff before,
I
you know.
think like that type of stuff should also be like banned, like from like being viewed. I think it's just weird as fuck.
I agree.
I think it's just. I don't even think it should be allowed at
I
all.
don't even think like anime. Like I was at a fucking comic book store like 2 days ago, and what's that fucking stupid ass show? It was like my
Coco Melon? My Hero Academia?
It's Yo Gabba Gabba. No, but okay, My Hero Academia is a good choice actually. Where like they softcore sexualize those characters. I don't care if they're culture, bro. Leave that shit over there, my nigga. You weird ass. No.
Also, yeah, I gotta say this too about Japan. Like their culture, like all because of their culture doesn't mean it's not fucking weird. Like
Yeah, our culture.
Yeah.
okay, so then their culture is weird.
Our culture.
Like Superman,
I agree, it is weird.
like Superman critiques, like, I'm getting back to that, like they specifically address that a harem is bad, and like
Yeah.
that's in a lot of
I
like
actually
Islam.
don't say that a harem is bad.
We can okay.
I'd have a
I
harem.
don't know.
I'd be like Tengen from fucking Demon Slayer. Yeah, where'd the dude
I don't
right?
The
think
movie doesn't say harems are bad. The movie
Yeah,
is saying
it doesn't
Superman
say
has been dishonest in his intentions on Earth and has a secret harem because he's trying to take over the world.
right, but Superman is also in that movie. Who's the main character you're supposed to root for? Is like against having a harem. Like there's a.
He's not. He does not ever say he's against having a harem.
Yes, he is.
Something about it not
Robbie,
being true. And
Robbie, he's
He says he
unironically
doesn't have one.
He is unironically offended
You know-
at the idea.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
And he,
offended.
and
He's
he
offended by it.
clarifies to Lois like, I would never do something like that. That's weird as fuck.
yeah. So that's saying that's
That's
wrong.
a disapproval.
He doesn't need to like look into the camera and say,
By the way, guys,
children.
harems are wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Harems are bad, guys.
I mean,
I think harems
I'll be
are weird.
real. I don't even think like polygamy is a bad thing. That is evil.
I don't think polygamy.
I don't think it's evil, but I think
I
you're all fucking weirdos. Go
I
ahead.
think. I think you're
I think
a
it's
retard.
weird.
I think you're a retard if you're in a polyamorous relationship and you're not
There
happy.
is room to say that it
There's-
is evil because
Listen, there's something we can all agree on, though. If you're in a polyamorous relationship, you're usually ugly as fuck. Oh my god,
You're
you're so
ugly as fuck.
hideous.
No,
You're not
wait,
happy.
Robbie. Here, I'm gonna say this, bro. There is an argument to say that it is like an evil thing, subjectively, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because a lot of polyamory starts with one person suggesting it and kind of muscling the other person into it by
Oh,
manipulating
listen to
them.
me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
I think polyamorous people exist. I think most people who say they are polyamorous are lying to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think most polyamorous relationships are unhealthy, and the people in it are fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I've known people who've tried poly, and they're all weird and fucked up, and yeah, some of them are actually really fucking ugly. I don't think that makes polyamory as a concept evil.
I don't think it's evil. I just think it's like a really bad idea, like a horrible idea.
No, I agree. I think most people who try it are gonna fail, and they're not gonna be happy because it's not a thing that makes most people happy.
I remember I was watching something. Is like this comedian, and he was saying, "I wonder why I can't have two wives and love them both. I just really can't understand the concept." And someone's like, "What do you mean?" And it's like, "Well, you know, you have two parents, and your parents are not like, hey, do you love this parent or this parent more?" And he's like, "Why can't I love two bitches at the same time?" And it's kind of funny.
I mean, why not?
It's,
There's
I don't
people
know.
who can make that work.
There are people.
You know,
that
there
can do
are. They're rare.
No, they probably could, but they're also probably really ugly. So
That also might be true.
that. A lot of the 2-on-1 stuff.
I'm
happens
not
in,
into
like,
polyamory.
couple in like countries.
And most of the people I've known and who are into polyamory aren't happy.
Yeah.
I think that when you involve a harem, it's a power dynamic, and I don't
No, I
like.
think harems are inherently evil, though. I do think, yeah, like you said, it's like more of a power dynamic. I think they are inherently wrong and evil. But polyamory is more agreed upon. Like it's still like two people branching out.
Maybe I'm
Just-
in the wrong. Maybe I'm uninformed here. I assume a harem is just a form of polyamory.
I think cucking is.
I mean, like
actually-
there are people that make arguments for that, but when I'm looking into, it's like having like females who you fuck also, and then like there's also some that are maidens to you who like clean, like almost like you could argue slavery. I don't know.
Yeah, low key.
Okay,
like in
so
a lot of-
sexual
Yeah.
slavery is bad.
Yeah. Kind of like,
Yeah.
They're like
Well, like, there's
kind of like
There are also some.
They're kind of like meant to serve you.
There are
So if
also
we're defining
weird.
a harem as sexual slavery, then yes, a harem is bad.
there are also some harems, or I don't know, some, or I don't know what the bait. We should probably all look into harems more. I mean,
I don't think
We
we
should
have to.
like my go
we should probably
Superman.
educate ourselves more on harems. But from what I've gathered in it, I don't think it's like maybe it's propaganda, maybe not. But like there are underage ones in Islam that in certain parts of the world too, which I think is wrong.
There's
rape and evil.
a lot of like countries
Sexual
in Asia. do that
Slavery
shit.
is bad.
Yes.
A lot of
I
a lot
agree
of
that
countries.
sexual slavery is bad.
A lot of countries in Asia do that shit for some reason. I'm not gonna name
Well,
specifics.
I mean, there's a lot of history is filled with bad and evil and wrong.
Yeah, of course.
From what I'm skimming through, granted I'm skimming, but a lot of it seems like it happens whenever, like, harems will happen whenever there's an invasion of another country and there's someone
Yeah,
the
like
Vikings
they
did.
teach them as like prizes
right.
and stuff.
I don't think that's right. I don't know.
I agree. Sexual slavery is bad.
Yeah, I think I don't know. If someone wants, I think someone can have 2 wives or 3 wives or whatever, but I also don't think.
Yeah, making
I don't
them
think
live
that-
under the same roof
I
is
don't know if
crazy.
you can.
Tanking who's
I don't know if you can equally love someone like that. Like if someone was holding a gun, I don't know. Like I think there's certain levels of love. Like if someone was holding a gun to my cat or my girlfriend, I would choose my girlfriend as much as I love Athena. You know. I don't know. Maybe that's not a fair comparison, but
Yeah, also like
that's
I
fair.
feel like for me personally, like obviously like for me and my relationship, like I literally would be sick to my fucking stomach if my girl like made out with somebody else. Like
Yeah, well, that's your relationship
like
and
some-
what your life is.
Shame.
I don't know.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame
Yeah,
on
I don't know,
you.
man.
man, what happened to shame? Like, I know that's brought up on
I've always-
Twitter.
No,
but,
I
like,
agree.
Goddamn.
I agree. We
I've
should.
always operated on different strokes for different folks.
And
I
so
think
on
different
and
people
so
can
on.
be into different things. And there are extremes. Like there are things that are wrong. Like pedophilia is wrong and bad.
Mhm.
And sexual slavery is wrong and bad.
Yeah.
But
Because I think. Sorry.
if you're like, I want someone to just do whatever they want to me, and that person is into, I just want to do whatever I want to you, and they're both agreeing that that's what they want, I don't think they're in the wrong.
I maybe.
Yeah, I
but
don't think
then-
they're inherently like bad people. Like that's like if
There's
it's
certain
consent,
things,
that's
I
your
guess,
fetish,
but,
man.
yeah.
You know what it is? Like whatever your
Consent
fetish is
is
your
important.
fetish. Like as long as it's not
I'll buy
hurting
you
somebody.
consent.
No.
Yeah. That we can agree on. You know, consent is good. Consent
Yes.
is good.
That's what
Consent
Super-
is the
you know.
fucking
You know, it's crazy. Superman
key.
actually never said that in the movie, so I don't actually know what he thinks about that.
Yeah, does Superman think consent is okay?
You don't think Superman believes in consent?
He never said
It's
it
just
on
like in
screen.
Transformers. It's just like in Transformers 4 where they stopped the movie to explain the Romeo and Juliet laws. Like dead in its tracks. God,
What?
fuck that movie.
Wait, are
You guys not know
I'm
about
gonna
that?
lie, bro.
Wait, that's real.
Yes, look up.
Like whenever somebody brings up when you're bringing up Romeo and Juliet laws, whenever somebody brings that up in real life, that guy is usually a fucking weirdo. Oh my god, yeah, I've heard that shit in real life, and the guy bringing it up is always a fucking weirdo.
Why have you
Yeah, I'm
heard
gonna
it in
share
real
my
life? That's not even a
screen
thing
right
over
now.
by you. That's not even a thing by you.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna
Watch
share
it.
my screen right now. Let me see. Close window.
Hey, that's
Yeah, I'll
us.
show the.
Hey, that's us.
Is that me?
Can you see my screen? Can you
Yeah,
see
I can see
YouTube
you.
right now?
No, I
Yeah,
can see you
Shane.
too.
I don't know. Shane, I don't know why I didn't realize this, but I'm like unironically wearing a Superman shirt right now.
Are you?
I'm a big
Yeah,
fan
here's
of
the
Superman.
here's the scene from Transformers.
No. You're not sharing. Oh, okay, there you are. All right, give it a try.
Is it? Can you guys hear the audio?
I only see a black screen. I only see a black screen.
bright side.
No. Okay. I'll just send a link in the chat, and if someone whoever's
Yeah, I got
better
you.
at this shit.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. I'm gonna send it in Hangouts.
Actually, the best part of this episode is I'm probably not editing it.
Okay.
Is that right, DNZ?
All right. I sent it in Hangouts. How do I get out of this thing?
What happened, DNZ?
There we go.
No, it is. It's not important.
Oh, I bet it isn't important. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not. No.
it is important.
Don't worry.
It is
I'm not.
important.
I'm not editing this, so I won't be able to hear it back. That's your job. That's what you're gonna do. I'm not editing this shit, nigga. I edited 2 episodes before this, and this is like 3 hours now.
This is awesome.
I don't know.
This is fucking.
I think people are allowed to be weird. I think they're allowed to be strange.
I think keep that shit to yourself and don't tell me. I want to pretend it doesn't exist. I want to go la la la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, and live my delusion that everybody's.
I think it depends on the.
I actually agree. You know, people are allowed to be weird and stuff. I don't really care that much. Like, except if it's like super fucking degenerate stuff, then it's like,
Yeah. I think if
like Sully. But that's besides the point.
there's weird and there's wrong.
He said that shit 3 hours in D&Z,
Yeah.
so I hope you remember to edit that out.
So that's the thing, though, is sometimes
I'll miss it.
people say
Why
being
you
gay
gotta edit
is
it out,
wrong,
Shane?
you know?
Stand on it with your chest. Yeah, I call Sully a degenerate.
A legitimate moral,
I'll tell him
like
right now.
like-
I'll text him right now.
like human equity. Like I think
Come on,
If you're-
Shane.
if you were to ask the most homophobic person ever, they would of like, what's wrong, being gay or raping someone? I think those people I would
You'd
hope
be
would say,
surprised.
Yeah, you would be
You'd
surprised.
be
Bro.
surprised.
Here's
A
what I'll say,
lesbian
bro.
grandma makes excuses for the president raping people.
Here's what I'll say, bro.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. If you're gay, you're a sexual deviant. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You just deviate from the normal sexual thing that's happening. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, but
I don't think
I will say you are a deviant.
I don't think there's anything wrong with gay people. I'm gonna give it a bug. I've
Yeah, I
met
mind
pretty cool gay
They're
people.
pretty- I like gay people. They're like,
Oh, listen, bro. I don't think there's genuinely anything wrong with gay people. Also, they're like born like that.
ah, shit.
I'm kidding.
They're also born like that. So it's like whatever. It's like you're literally born gay. Like it's not like you just like learn how to be gay. But it's a lot of like weird. Like a lot of like homophobic people have that thing where it's like they like learn to be gay. Like they sometimes like camps
You
and
ever-
shit for that. That's weird.
You ever seen that shit where it's like that meme where it's like, damn, these bitches gay? Good for them. Good for them. That's me. Have fun.
No, on God. Like, really. Damn, these bitches gay. Good for them. Honestly, it's a little gay when somebody really cares that much about who somebody else is fucking, though.
Yeah, it's
I'm
kinda
like,
gay.
why do you care so much?
It's kind of gay. Why you?
Yeah.
Why you
Okay,
care?
well then you can extrapolate from that, and you can take it into why the fuck do we care that Bonnie Blues wants a train run on her?
What are we talking
being-
about right now?
Because
did I
being,
miss like an arc in the
yeah, you missed the entire reason
Yeah,
why
you
we're
did.
talking about all this sexual
Yeah,
stuff.
you missed a lot,
So,
bro.
Farhan,
I'm
I'm a speedrunner for Farhan. Basically, Farhan, this girl is trying to do this OnlyFans promo thing where she's basically going to like sit in a place and let people come in and do whatever they want to her. Sexually is kind of incentivized on it because it's on OnlyFans. But I was just saying that it's just a wrong thing to do. It's fucked up because it's gonna make those mentally ill people that even pull up think that this is like not normal, think that this is acceptable, and they're gonna do it to like they might do it to other people. I just think it's an event that shouldn't happen personally.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fucking terrible. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't do that.
But
Yeah,
Robbie
it's
also-
was arguing that since
different
there's like an
thing.
outlet for that, then or this is what I'm interpreting. Since there's an outlet for that, it's not necessarily a wrong thing for it to happen because people always have these fantasies all the
Also-
time. So if they're acting it out, it's not that big of a deal because it's not real at the end of the day. I just
Listen,
think
maybe we
that-
just gotta start
I know what I'm
shooting.
saying.
Listen, bro. Maybe we should just start shooting people.
This is the second time
what I
I've
was
had a
saying.
shooting threat in this episode. Stop!
not real until it becomes real. And then
Shane, listen, bro.
What are you gonna
Listen,
do?
I'm
Too late.
trying to get a gun. I'm gonna put a Superman logo on it, and I'm gonna call it the Blick of Steel.
That's actually hard as fuck,
that's
actually.
awesome.
That's hard as fuck.
That is. That's cool.
There's Superman right there.
These men can't run from this steel. Bah, 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 bah. Whatever.
Yeah.
You gotta, instead of having like a red dot beam on it, you get an omega beam on it. It just chases them. That'd be fire. But I don't know. Do you guys want to finish this episode? Brody was supposed to be back here. What was the other topics, ZNZ? Could you tell me? Spaghetti.
I need to wrap up. I have
Dude,
to.
DNC is knocked the fuck out, bro. He's probably in bed, ass up, face down.
Oh
Nope.
shit. DNZ looks
I
like
was
That was the most unconvincing no DNC I've ever heard. After all, he's like, no.
he said no, but he's nodding yes.
Yeah.
DNZ, if you want, we can wrap this episode up, bro. This is a very long episode. I just don't want to end it on like the topic of fucking sexual promiscuity. Degeneracy.
Oh yeah, I wanted to touch on this on top of the Superman movie. Obviously, it's really touching that people are like actually learning to be kind and shit. But like, it does concern me when I see like grown ass men watching the Superman movie and now thinking like, yeah, like maybe empathy is cool. Like, all right,
Yeah.
now that's
I
a little weird.
think they marketed it as punk rock, and for some reason this actually worked. It's kind of like a brain tease for some of these idiots. Like,
No, it did work, and that's
Yeah.
incredible.
I think it did work. It literally just
Yeah, listen.
reframed being a good guy. Like, actually, it's the punk rock to do the good thing because nobody's doing the good thing anymore.
Wait, no. That's true, but you know what? I love that more people are, like the punk rock is like being kind. I love that way over the fucking like weird trend of like men, especially like men near our age in their 20s, like liking that fucking like incel shit, or the fucking like the like corny ass gym videos that I always see of like, oh, like she fucking left me. I'm like, all right, bro, like you're in the gym, like the fuck, she'll probably still leave you again, like.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh.
it's kind of. Oh my goodness, what the fuck happened to my camera? Hello, hello.
Yo, it's just frozen. It's frozen on you. You know what's funny, Shane? I thought that was your genuine reaction. I thought that was your genuine
It's
reaction.
still
to
doing
it.
it.
Oh, you're
I
Shane is one of those people that watches those Instagram reels. My bad, Shane.
My honest reaction to that information.
Yo, what's crazy is that like I'm not on the Discord app. I just see the screen of Shane's
Dude.
thing in my corner, bro. I gotta send this right here in the Hangouts chat. This looks fucking funny as fuck.
Now. He's staring you the fuck down. Holy shit.
This shit is dead ass killing me. He's taking up half my screen, like while I'm trying to scroll on my home screen.
It's still.
I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of it. It won't go away.
Technical difficulty, you people.
Shane's honest reaction to what I said.
My honest reaction when you want a super harem. My honest reaction to the Bluey petting zoo or whatever the fuck.
The Bluey petting zoo.
That's fucking
Bluey
crazy.
petting zoo.
Oh my god!
That's
All
a
right,
very different thing.
we gotta end. D&D, have you found any other topics, or are we just gonna end it? Because we can end it right now. This was a great episode.
We just cut off.
We can end if you
Shane's
want.
honest reaction to the punk rock.
This is how this is gonna be my face whenever I'm rewatching this fucking episode. Like, I look like
No,
Homeland.
this should then be the thumbnail. This should be the thumbnail.
The Uncreative Podcast.
My honest reaction to the podcast episode.
I look like
my God.
I look like Homelander when he's watching that fucking movie and he's getting pissed off. D&D.
Was that you watching A Quiet Place 1?
Yes, that is. That's me when the fucking guards pull down Joker's pants.
Yeah.
I do want to follow up on what was said earlier about kindness being punk rock. I think that's the perfect antidote to the conservative talking point that has become more and more mainstream, where they are saying empathy itself is a sin. The sin of empathy, they've been calling it.
What? Really? Is that a thing?
I think we needed that Superman movie to respond to what is culturally becoming accepted among conservatives with that idea that empathy itself is wrong.
Yes, that's what I was trying to
I
say.
don't think empathy is wrong, but I think it can be used as a weapon by some people.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, Captain.
Like the whole iDubbbz thing where he's like, I'm trying to be empathetic towards you.
He was
H3,
literally
like that.
concern trolling. That's so funny they made that concern trolling video because he was literally concern trolling in the initial video.
Yeah.
What a
Like
fucking
there's I think having empathy is a good thing, but I think masking it as an actual nefarious thing is wrong.
No, yeah, I agree. To like get people's guards down and like, no, I actually care about you, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like that's what
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that's why I kinda hate I know we're talking about conservatives, but that's why I hate about liberal people sometimes, bro. These niggas would be like, no, silly black person. Let me show you how to
Yeah.
I really care about you, you fucking dumb monkey.
Yeah.
Alright, great, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. It's fucking great, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you're
where,
black. You should think the way I think.
yeah.
You guys should be hive minded,
I
you
think-
fucking dummies. That's why I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah, I think
It's patronizing.
I think having empathy towards like fucking children in Gaza is important, but yeah.
I agree. Free
Yeah.
Palestine.
Anyway,
That's what I'll say.
I think the real message of Superman was fuck Israel.
yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
like
can
you
we
and
end
you.
the episode, please? Holy fuck.
Dude, your face saying your frozen face saying free Palestine is really funny.
Nigga, I remember, is it fucked up that Is it fucked up that the first time I heard Free Palestine was in fucking Jesus is the One by Zach Fox?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know either. I don't know what that is.
It's a good song. Jesus is the One by Zach Fox.
Sure.
It's a good song. Play as the outro
Jesus
and
was smart.
let's get
I'll pick it
copyrighted.
up.
Yeah,
That's my honest reaction to what you just said. Anyway, I gotta hop out too.
All right.
I'll see you guys.
See you
Love
later.
you guys. I'll talk to y'all.
Have a good night, bro.
Love you. See you later.
Have a good night,
night,
man. Great chopping it up with you.
All right.
Yeah, this was fun.
DZ, outro
Yeah, this
or
was
what?
really
Outro or what? Outro or what?
Yeah, it's outro.
Okay, do it.
Y'all got anything to promote first before we end it off?
This has been Robbie Bland. You can find all my social media at Bland Clan Videos. I make stop motion animation, and I don't talk about sexual deviancy outside of this show.
Fair enough.
My name is Raltard, Spit Hunky, a bunch of other words. I have a YouTube channel titled Isral, ISRAL. It's kind of hard to find because if you search that, you'll just get spammed with videos of the Israel government.
Awesome.
I don't know. Just look up Spider-Man versus Sinister Six Israel stop motion and
Look up ET2,
yeah,
right?
ET3.
3. Fuck! I
Don't
knew it
watch
was 3. God damn it! I knew it was 3.
If you want to watch ET3, go ahead.
That was a good movie,
There's
bro.
There's
Why
sexual
you...
deviancy in that movie. Be warned.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of fucking Baby Yodas getting shot in the face.
Yeah. Well, at least ET doesn't get fucked.
Yeah, literally.
his bullet. Yeah.
That was a good movie,
slapped
bro. You
his ass
should
at
amp
one
it up a
point.
little bit. You should amp it up a little bit more. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It was a great short film.
Yeah.
He's ready. He's ready to move on to the next thing.
Fair
I
enough.
am. I've kind of like I've watched ET3 too many times to where I kind of hate it now. But I'm not trying to be that negative.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I make short films and other shit. Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram at SpitHonky.
Is DNC
One word.
also frozen, or am I tweaking?
Yeah, I think he's frozen too. You guys are just passionately staring at each other. All right, we gotta end this before I go crazy.
Zora Animations, fucking, he does 3D on his, I think it's Armored King Zara on Instagram. He does 3D work. He does stop motions. Zora Animations on YouTube. He does stop motions. I'm Ace the Bandit. Fucking Uncreative Media, Uncreative Crew got turned to Uncreative Media. This is the Uncreative Podcast. This is episode 48. And thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Adios.